All right, folks, we are live. Another NBA basketball game. Detroit Pistons, Dallas Mavericks. It's been a while since I've done a Pistons game, man. The last time I did one of these, I was in Mexico. And then we had a week off. Pistons didn't play for the NBA Cup. And then I got some things I had to take care of, but we are back in business. Pistons, Mavericks, tip-off is moments away here. Pistons are getting back fully healthy. What's going on, Leonard? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping into the stream. Mavericks and Pistons is going to be a good one tonight. What's going on, BD? How you guys doing? Welcome to the show, guys. Tip-off is moments away. Jalen Duren takes control, and we got NBA basketball tonight. A good one. Dallas Mavericks, Detroit Pistons. Asar Thompson gets it back outside to Asar Thompson. Swings it around to Cade Cunningham, who's working on Anthony Davis, who checks into the game. He's been out for a while, so the Mavericks get him back. Inside Jalen Duren, jump shot is no good. Asar Thompson tried for a rebound. It's going to be no good, but it's going to be off Anthony Davis. It's going to stay here with Detroit Pistons basketball here. Appreciate you stopping in, Leonard. What's going on? Hunter, Arcade Claw, what's going on, guys? How we doing, man? Pistons, Mavericks, huge game between these two teams, man. Mavericks are starting to get healthy once again. Cade inbounds the pass here. Is stolen away by Cooper Flagg. Back the other way for the Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flagg to full court. Gives it upside to Nembhard, who gives it back to Cooper Flagg, who's working on Asar Thompson. Anthony Davis sets the screen, rolls off the screen, swings it around to P.J. Washington. Back upside. All the way to the rim, right-handed layup is good, and the Mavericks are on the board here, 2-0 basketball game here. Tobias Harris for the basketball for the Pistons. Pistons back the other way. Cade Cunningham at the top of the key swings it around to Asar Thompson for the left-handed layup. Gets it to go, kind of like a toilet bowl at the top of the rim here. It does fall down, though, and the Pistons tie it up 2-2 here. Nembhard with the basketball on the other way, guarded by Cade. Swings it around to Cooper Flagg. Thought about a three. Swings it around once again. For three, no good. Boarded by Cade, and the Pistons back the other way. Jalen Duren on the right side here goes coast to coast, working on Anthony Davis. Blocked by Cooper Flagg. Flagg with the basketball back the other way, coast to coast for the Mavericks. Inside hoop to P.J. Washington. Left-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Tobias Harris, and the Pistons have numbers coming back the other way. Cade working on A.D. Right-handed floater is no good. Boarded by Asar Thompson. Count the bucket for the Pistons. Nice rebound and put back from Asar Thompson. 4-2 Pistons here. Anthony Davis at the top of the key working on Jalen Duren. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Mavericks are rolling with Nembhard, Marshall, Flagg, Washington, and Anthony Davis. Inside Anthony Davis, mid-range jump shot is no good. Off the mark, boarded by Duncan Robinson. Swings it up to Cade. Cade at the top of the key working on P.J. Washington. Rolls off the screen from Duren. Gets it back outside to Duncan. Swings it around to Asar Thompson. Inside mid-range jump shot is no good. Off the mark, Jalen Duren tried to put it back. It's going to be no good. Swings it around to Anthony Davis on the other way for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington from the corner for three. No good. Boarded by Flagg. Get the offensive rebound. It's going to stay here with the Dallas Mavericks. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like and subscribe. It's my first time doing a Pistons game in I think a week and a half. We've just been kind of back and forth. We had that Mexico trip I was on. Speaking of Mexico, the last time the Pistons played the Mavericks, ironically, they were in Mexico. And D'Angelo Russell, he's back healthy. Definitely a huge piece for the Mavericks to get back here. He was dominant against the Pistons their last outing. So something to keep an eye out here as we move on into this basketball game. Cooper Flagg came off a 42-point performance the last time the Mavericks played, so something to think about as well. But, yeah, Jason Kidd still rolling with his head coaching position, 5th season as the Mavericks head coach, and still looking to make something happen here for the Dallas Mavericks. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic, though. Still waiting on this inbound pass here. The referee gives the signal, and we are ready to go here. Mavericks inbound the pass here to Nembhard. Nembhard on the top of the key, working on Cade Cunningham. Nembhard, right-handed floater. It is off the mark, boarded by Tobias Harris, and the Pistons have numbers coming back the other way. Tobias Harris swings it around to Cade for three on the left wing. No good. Duren tried to save it. It's going to be no good, though. It's going to be Mavericks basketball coming back the other way. Looks like the Rams tack on a field goal here against the Seahawks. 7-3 ball game over on the Thursday Night Football game. Nembhard to full court here, working on Cade Cunningham. Inside, Nembhard thought about a mid-range jump shot, kicks it back outside. Inside, right-handed floater is good. Tough shot from Marshall. It's a 4-4 basketball game. Pistons have numbers back the other way. Tobias Harris on the left wing swings it around to Asar Thompson. Working inside on P.J. Washington. Swings it around to Duncan from the corner. Duncan Robinson reverse layup is good. Duncan Robinson, his points are good to go. And the Pistons are rolling here. Nembhard, coast to coast, back the other way, gets a quick, easy deuce. 6-6 basketball game. Asar Thompson on the left wing here goes coast to coast at P.J. Washington. There's going to be a foul called on Washington when Asar Thompson drove to the brim. It's going to be staying here with the Pistons basketball here. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. If this is your first time here, hit the like button, subscribe. Welcome to the show. God is great. Looking forward to the stream tonight. Very blessed and fortunate to be a part of your guys' night tonight. And hopefully the Pistons can take down the Mavericks tonight. Shout out to all the Mavericks fans that are in here as well. Asar Thompson, first free throw on the way. It is in and out. Can't get it to go. So Asar Thompson trying to split these free throws here at the stripe for the Pistons. 8:48 left to play here in the first quarter. Asar Thompson at the top of the key. Asar knocks down the second free throw. It's a 7-6 basketball game. Mavericks regain possession here. Nembhard with the basketball. Again, they're thankful to get Anthony Davis back in the starting lineup. He missed several weeks due to an injury. Cooper Flagg at the top of the key swings around to Anthony Davis, who's working on Tobias Harris. Anthony Davis on the right block. Inside right-handed floater is no good. Put back up and in, though, by P.J. Washington for the slam. 8-7 basketball game. Mavericks take a 1-point lead here. Tobias Harris on the other way. Working inside to Duren for the floater. Nice pass from Tobias Harris. Found Jalen Duren backdoor. 9-8 basketball game. So the Mavericks looking to get something going here. Across the other way here, Cooper Flagg with the basketball. It's going to be a reach and foul called on Asar Thompson. It's going to stay here with the Mavericks. What's going on, Dina? How you doing? Yeah, the whole TikTok thing was crazy. Arcade Claws for sure. If you guys are new to the stream, guys, like the live stream, subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic evening. Welcome to the show, folks. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome. Cooper Flagg going coast to coast, posterizes Cade Cunningham at the rim. Wow, right-handed dunk with authority. Cooper Flagg gets on the board here, 10-9 basketball game. Two number one overall picks going at it, Cade versus Cooper Flagg. Cade posting up Nembhard, swings around Tobias Harris from the top side for three, no good, boarded by Anthony Davis, and the Mavericks have numbers coming back the other way. Nembhard with the basketball for the Mavericks, swings around to P.J. Washington, top of the key for three, it is through. 13-9 basketball game. Mavericks take a 4-point lead. Asar Thompson going coast to coast. Gives it up to Jalen Duren at the top of the key. Pistons basketball back the other way. Cade for three at the top of the key. Off the mark here. Boarded by Cooper Flagg. Mavericks with the basketball. Gives it up top side to Nembhard, who swings it around to Morris. Morris for the floater. Count the bucket and the foul. What a shot from Marshall on that and one basket. Mavericks go on a 7-0 run here. 15-9 basketball game. So Marshall inside. It's going to be a foul called on Tobias Harris. It's going to be a free throw for the Dallas Mavericks, and they're trying to get a 7-point lead here. Marshall knocks down the free throw, 16-9 basketball game. Pistons down 7 early on in the first quarter. Duncan Robinson with the basketball, gives it up to Jalen Duren. Duren's working on Davis at the top of the key. Swings it around to Cade. Cade gets it around to Tobias from the left wing for three. In and out, no good. Pistons haven't had a three yet this game so far. Nembhard with the basketball, going coast to coast at Tobias Harris. Right-handed layup is good. 18-9 basketball game. They are on a 10-0 run the last minute for the Mavericks, and the Pistons and JB Bickerstaff have to take their first timeout, and we got a commercial break underway here for you guys once again, man. So the Mavericks, they go on a 10-0 run the last minute here in the first quarter. Cooper Flagg had a dangerous dunk coming back the other way, going coast to coast over Cade Cunningham. Pistons did get a nice win over the Boston Celtics on, was it Monday night or Tuesday night? Yeah, over the Celtics, 112-105. Cade had 32 points in that one. We took down the Celtics. That was kind of a revenge game the Pistons got, because the last time they played against the Celtics, the Pistons actually lost that game. So good to get some revenge over the Celtics. But listen, man, we are a week away from Christmas, and I would never in a million years think that the Detroit Pistons on, December 18th, we would have a record of 21-5 and be the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference right now. So as long as we stay healthy, I don't see why the Pistons can't finish as, dare I say it, the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference this year. How crazy would that be? You got the Knicks that are right on our tail. Toronto's creeping up as well as the 3 seed. The Celtics are the 4 seed right now. They're starting to play some good basketball. Same with the Orlando Magic. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? But yeah, Thunder are just in a whole other league of their own. If they stay healthy, I don't see why the Thunder can't go to another finals appearance. Just the Western Conference is just so stacked with the Nuggets, the Lakers, the Spurs, the Rockets. You got the Timberwolves that are starting to play well with Anthony Edwards recently as of late. But the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're falling off a cliff. They drop all the way down to the 9 seed. They're 15-13. They're in danger of potentially missing the play-in game because you got the Bulls right behind them. You still got, Giannis whenever he comes back fully healthy for the Bucks. They could possibly knock out the Cavs. I mean, there's still a lot of season left to be playing here for basketball, but yeah, listen, we still need Jaden Ivey to kind of come back into his groove and his rhythm, kind of be like that #2 legit scoring option for the Pistons. Right now, it's kind of like Tobias Harris, I think. You got a mixture between Tobias Harris, Jalen Duren, behind Cade Cunningham leading the floor here. But again, the Pistons are still trying to find their second primary ball handler, shooter type role. And right now, if I'm the Pistons, I keep feeding Tobias Harris. I know he's kind of approaching his mid-30s, but listen, he's a stretch 4. He's kind of the uncle on the team. All the teammates joke with him, and he's been playing great for us with the Pistons the past several weeks so far. So, like I said, we're still trying to get Jaden Ivey acclimated into this offense. He missed the whole last season due to injury, or the majority of last season due to injury, so he's still trying to find his groove here. Wow, Puka Nacua just broke free. He's got like a 50-yard reception right there. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, coming back from commercial break here. Pistons down by 9, trying to get it together here. Cade Cunningham with the basketball. Jalen Duren sets the screen for Cade, rolls off the screen. Duren inside working on Anthony Davis. Duren kicks it back outside to Cade. Cade working on Marshall at the top of the key. Cade, mid-range jump shot. It is no good off the rim. It's going to be off the Mavericks. It's going to stay here with the Pistons. So you're starting to see the defensive presence shown right now from Anthony Davis. That's a big get back for the Dallas Mavericks. Again, he missed the last several weeks due to injury. There's been a lot of rumors, trade speculation, whether AD would ever come to Detroit. But I think the Pistons kind of rejected those rumors. So I'm hoping he stays in Dallas. K with the basketball. Duren sets the screen for K at the top of the key. Swings around Jaden Ivey. Ivey going coast to coast. Right-handed layup is good. Jaden Ivey gets on the board here for the Pistons. 18-11 basketball game. 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Nembhard with the basketball. Mavericks and Pistons still have their starters out there. Jaden Ivey replaces Duncan Robinson for the Pistons. Max Christie also comes into the game for the Mavericks here. Anthony Davis working on Tobias Harris on the left wing. Davis inside pass to Marshall. Marshall's going to get fouled, though, I believe, by Jalen Duren, and Marshall is going to be going to the free throw line here. So yeah, man, it's good to be back. I missed this. I was off for a week because the Pistons didn't play any games because the NBA Cup was going on. And then last Friday, they played the Hawks. The Pistons beat the Hawks. And then Mondays, I'm on a bowling league, so I can't really get home in time for the Pistons game. They do play, though, the Portland Trailblazers this Monday. They kind of have a West Coast trip next week. Marshall knocks down the first free throw here. They kind of have a West Coast trip next week. They have the Portland Trailblazers at 10 p.m. and then Tuesday they have the Kings on the road. So I'm probably going to be doing those games. It's going to be a late broadcast because it's on the West Coast, but I should be back in time by the second quarter. So I'm going to miss the first quarter because I'm on a bowling league, but when I do get back home, though, I will be immediately doing those live streams for you guys. So Marshall hits down both free throws here, 20-11 basketball game. K with the basketball at the top of the key is going to get fouled, though, by Marshall on the floor. It's going to stay here with Pistons basketball. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like I said, like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. I love doing these Pistons games. They've been a ton of fun, especially considering the fact the Pistons are actually good this year. It's not fun to call a team that always sucks. I was a part of that 28-game losing streak. I had to call every one of those games, and it's good to see the Pistons have turned it around. Isaiah Stewart checks into the game for the Detroit Pistons as well here. Cade gets it inside of Jalen Duren. Duren right-handed layup is good. Tough finish from Jalen Duren. 20-13 basketball game. 5:30 left to play here in the first quarter. Marshall with the basketball swings it around to Anthony Davis, who's guarded by Jalen Duren. Davis on the right wing. Mavericks with the basketball here. Mavericks are rolling Marshall, Flagg, Davis, Christie, and Williams on the floor for the Mavericks. Inside, Williams is working on Isaiah Stewart. Turnaround jump shot is good. Tough shot from Williams working over Isaiah Stewart, and he gets his first points on the board here for the Mavericks here. There's going to be a foul coming back the other way for the Mavericks on the floor. Looks like Karis LeVert's going to check into the game here for the Detroit Pistons here. 5:19 left to play in the first quarter. Mavericks 22, Pistons 13. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're going to be trying to do as many Pistons games as we can this season. I'm going to try to attempt to do the Charlotte Hornets Pistons game this Saturday. We're actually going downtown Detroit to look at the Christmas lights, so we should be back in time, though, for that for the second half. Asar Thompson, reverse layup is no good. Slammed home, though, by Jalen Duren. Nice move from Jalen Duren. Cleans up Asar's mess, and the Pistons cut it down to 7 here. Max Christie the other way. Gives it up to Flagg, who swings it around to Williams. Thought about a 3. Flagg working on Asar Thompson. Gives it up to Anthony Davis. Davis working inside. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart running the floor for the Pistons. Stewart working on Cooper Flagg. Gets it inside to Asar Thompson for the layup. Count the bucket and the foul. Asar Thompson, tough finish, and Asar Thompson's going to go to the free throw line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play here. It's going to be a foul called on Max Christie, Spartan Dog. And the Pistons are going to try and cut this deficit down to 4 here. All right, 22-17 ball game, man. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome to the stream, folks. Like I said, if this is your first time here, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe. Welcome to the show. Asar Thompson gets the free throw to go. 22-18 basketball game here. 4:42 left to play in the first quarter. Pistons are averaging 13 points a game when they cut to the basket. That's the 7th most in the NBA this season. Asar Thompson steals it away from the Mavericks, going coast to coast. Asar Thompson lobs it up to Cade for the slam. What a play from Asar Thompson and Cade Cunningham. He swiped it away from Williams. Cade led the fast break, and all of a sudden, the Detroit Pistons go on a 7-0 run, and the Mavericks have to call a timeout, and we got a commercial break coming up, man. So what a turn of events here. The Mavericks go on a 10-0 run. The Pistons have to call a timeout, and then all of a sudden, going back the other way, the Pistons go on a 7-0 run. And the Pistons cut it right back down to 2. Pistons down 22-20 with about 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter, man. We got a good one on tap, folks. Like I said, Anthony Davis is back for the Mavericks. We haven't seen D'Angelo Russell check into this game yet. Last time the Pistons played the Mavericks in Mexico, D'Angelo Russell was a monster against us. So something to keep an eye on as well coming up down the stretch here. But like I said, appreciate you guys all tuning in. You guys are all freaking fantastic. Like I said, the Pistons have the Charlotte Hornets coming up on Saturday on the road in Charlotte. So I'm going to be trying to get home in time. Maybe I might do the second half of that basketball game. And then we got a West Coast trip next week for Christmas. We got the Blazers on Monday, the Kings on Tuesday. Both of those start times are 10 p.m. Eastern time. So those are late starts. And then the following Friday, we're off Wednesday, Thursday for Christmas. And then Friday, we play the Utah Jazz on the road. So looking forward to it, man. Stafford drops back to pass. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 2 for the Rams. They got the Rams and Seahawks. It's a big game in that division for the 1 seed. That's a huge game in the NFL as well. So I'll give you guys some updates as we go on during the commercial break here. But yeah, listen, like I said, the Knicks won the NBA Cup. I'm not a huge fan of the NBA Cup. And like I said, when the Pistons got eliminated against the Magic, I'm like, it's whatever. I don't really think, and the Knicks even said themselves, they're not raising a banner at Madison Square Garden. Like, they want the NBA Finals. It's the only banner they care about, which respectively I agree with. As a basketball fan, you shouldn't be raising a banner for like an in-season tournament when not all these guys are fully committed into the process of actually playing for that title. They're more so worried about the playoffs and the postseason. So definitely agree with the Knicks' decision there. But they did win the NBA Cup. I think it was like, their first banner in like 40 years or something. So they were joking on Twitter about this, which I thought that was kind of funny. Cade Cunningham from Arlington, Texas. He actually just got his jersey number retired by his high school that he played basketball at. So congrats to Cade. That's a huge deal. at any level, high school, college, pro. If you get your jersey retired, that's a huge honor. So it's super cool that the Pistons have legit a top 5 player in the world, and he's running the show right now, #1 team in the Eastern Conference. And like I said, if the Pistons finish as the #1 seed in the East, how can you not consider Cade for MVP this year? Flag with the basketball, working on Jalen Duren inside. Cooper Flag turnaround jump shot is good. Tough shot from Cooper Flag. 24-20 basketball game. 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter here. Karis LeVert checks into the game for the Pistons. The Mavericks are rolling with Flag, Christie, Williams, Gafford, and Klay Thompson, who's checked into the game for the first time for the Mavericks. Cade working inside. Jalen Duren for the left-handed layup is no good. Working outside to Beef Stew, thought about a 3, gets it back to Jalen Duren on the right block. Turnaround jump shot is good. How about Jalen Duren? Mid-range J from the man himself, cuts it back down to 24-22. Very nice jump shot from Jalen Duren, man. Cooper Flag, top of the key for 3. No good, boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Cade to full court. Working on Max Christie. Inside Jalen Duren, right-handed layup. It is no good. Isaiah Stewart tried to grab the rebound. Saves it, kind of, but it goes right back to Christie's hands. Max Christie with the basketball, going coast to coast against Jaden Ivey the other way. Christie, left hand. It gets stonewalled by Jaden Ivey. Runs into a brick wall. Working inside, stolen away by Jaden Ivey. Ivey going coast to coast. Pistons have numbers here. Ivey going to the rim. Right-handed layup is no good. Toilet bowl, no good. Boarded by Jalen Duren. He does get fouled, though, and Jalen Duren is going to go to the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws. NBA All-Star Game happens in February. I think the voting actually just opened up, yesterday. So Cade, 1,000% is going to be an All-Star. He borderline might start the All-Star Game. It's going to be probably him, Maxey, or Brunson as the starting point guard. The crazy thought is, I was talking to my friends about this. The Olympics are in 2028. Cade has a very good chance of making that team. So it's going to be really cool to kind of root on Cade in the Olympics 2 years from now. He's been a part of the Team USA circuit for many years throughout his life. So I don't see why not. If he gets the opportunity to go to Team USA and represent the Olympics, I think 100% he's going for that. So, that'll be cool to see in 2028 when that does happen. Jalen Duren knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw on the way. It is in and out. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Puts it back up. It's going to be blocked, though, by the Mavericks. Mavericks have numbers coming back the other way. Christie lost it. It's going to be a foul call, though, I believe, on Duncan Robinson. It's going to stay here with the Dallas Mavericks. 24-23 basketball game. 2:49 left to play here in the first quarter. Pistons are in the bonus, so again, an opportunity to possibly drive to the rim here, get some opportunities down the stretch if they can make that happen as well. So Max Christie at the free throw line here. Christie, first free throw on the way. It is up and in. Again, Max Christie was part of that Luka Doncic trade where they sent AD and Christie to the Mavericks, and the Lakers got Luka Doncic. Absolutely crazy. Still can't believe that trade went through. And it ended up losing, what's his face? Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name right now. The old Mavericks general manager. I cannot think of his name for the life of me right now. He lost his job because of it. Christie, second free throw on the way is up and in. 26-23 basketball game. Why can't I think of his name? Somebody knows in the chat. Old Dallas Mavericks general manager that just got fired. What's going on, Burnell? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Isaiah Stewart with the basketball, gives it upside to Duncan Robinson. Robinson on the right side here, goes coast to coast. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart, puts it back up and in. Nice putback find from Isaiah Stewart. 26-25 basketball game. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. It's going to be a foul called on Jaden Ivey, coming back the other way on Williams. Going to stay here with the Dallas Mavericks. 26-25 basketball game with 2:23 left to play in the first quarter here. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like I said, welcome to the stream. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. And we are ready to rock and roll, man. Williams puts up the first free throw, gets it to go. 27-25 basketball game. D'Angelo Russell checks into the game for the first time to replace Max Christie. So D'Angelo Russell, Pistons are not a fan of him. He was tearing up the Pistons the last meeting they had in Mexico. I think he had like 9 threes in that game. Second free throw's no good. Boarded by Ron Holland. Ron Holland checks into the game for the Pistons. Here we go. Washington, Williams, Gafford, Thompson, and Russell. Pistons have Robinson, Ivy, Stewart, LeVert, and Holland on the floor here. LeVert on the left wing. Kicks it back outside Duncan Robinson for three. No good. Pistons still have not made a three in this basketball game. Boarded by Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson back the other way. Gives it up to Washington. Right-handed floater is good over Isaiah Stewart. 29-25 basketball game. Jaden Ivey leading the way for the Pistons. Gives it up to Caris LeVert. LeVert working inside. Right-handed layup is good. Nice tough shot from Caris LeVert. He kind of had to adjust himself mid-air for a reverse layup. Nice slam from Caris LeVert. Washington swings it around to Williams. Williams working inside LeVert. Right-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Williams. 31-27 basketball game. LeVert with the basketball. Trying to make something happen here. Top of the key for three. No good. Way off the mark here. It is boarded by P.J. Washington, and the Mavericks have numbers coming back the other way. Washington for three on the other way. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for P.J. Washington. 33-27 basketball game. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Pistons down 6 with the basketball. Ron Holland working inside, coast to coast. Right-handed layup is no good. Blocked by the Mavericks. P.J. Washington to full court. D'Angelo Russell thought about a three. Top of the key. Swings it inside to Williams. Kicks it around to Klay Thompson on the corner. Thompson working inside. Gives it up to the Mavericks. No good. It's going to be a foul called, though, on the Pistons. And Daniel Gafford's going to go to the free throw line here. 33-27 basketball game. Sabres just tied the game 2-2 against the Flyers. Nice. There you go. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the stream, guys. Appreciate you guys all being here. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Yeah, that was borderline a goaltending call against the Mavericks on Ron Holland. I guess the refs didn't see it that way, though. First free throw on the way for Gafford. It is up and in. 34-27 basketball game. Pistons down 7 early on with about a minute left to spare in the first quarter. 45 seconds left to spare in the first quarter here. Daniel Gafford, he's averaging 8, 6, and a block a game this year. Gafford's second free throw on the way. It is up and in. 35-27 basketball game. Pistons looking to push here, going coast to coast. Jaden Ivey at the top of the key, working on P.J. Washington. Caris LeVert with the basketball. Swings it around back to Jaden Ivey for three on the right wing. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Jaden Ivey. That's a big three for the Pistons. They needed that badly. That is the Pistons' first three this game. 35-30 basketball game. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams with the basketball at the top of the key, working on LeVert, swings around to Klay Thompson from the right wing for three, ball fake, no good, boarded by Ron Holland. Caris LeVert at the top of the key, trying to set up the offense, slows it down. The Pistons want a final shot here before the first quarter closes. Caris LeVert looking to find the open man. Duncan Robinson sets the screen for LeVert. LeVert rolls off of it, working inside, mid-range jump shot at the buzzer. No good, boarded by Washington, and we got the second quarter coming up here for Pistons. Mavericks with a commercial break underway here. Mavericks take a 35-30 lead here over the Detroit Pistons with the second quarter coming up here. Pistons haven't really shot the ball well from three. Like I just said, Jaden Ivey, that was his first made three for any Piston in this game so far. So Pistons have got to get back on the right track here. Some stats here for you guys. Asar Thompson and Jalen Duren leading the way for the Pistons. They got 9 points and 8 points apiece. Mavericks right now, you got basically P.J. Washington leading the way for the Dallas Mavericks. He's got 9 points, 3 boards, and 2 assists for the Dallas Mavericks. So again, like I said, the defensive presence alone from Anthony Davis. Like I said, the Pistons, the last time they played the Dallas Mavericks, they did not have Anthony Davis, nor do they have Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, though, has been out for many months to start this season. Hopefully Mavericks can expect to get him back sometime next year, maybe February, March-ish. Hopefully the Mavericks, they might, who knows, they don't even know if they're going to make a play-in spot this year. So it'll be interesting to kind of monitor that situation as well here moving forward. But appreciate you guys all stopping in. Like I said, if this is your first time here, hit the follow button, guys. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, I'll be happy to answer them for you guys in the chat, man. And yeah, like I said, diehard Pistons fan. I was a part, watched the 2004 Pistons team. I was 5 years old when they had that team with Rip Hamilton, Ben Wallace, Sheed, Chauncey Billups, Tayshaun Prince, Hopefully, it's cool to watch this Pistons team. It's kind of like shades of like the 89-90 bad boy grit Piston team with like, Bill Laimbeer kind of playing like the Isaiah Stewart kind of role, and, Cade Cunningham having shades of Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas is the greatest Piston ever, but he does have some shades of Zeke in his game this season. And you got some like scrappy guys, like Asar Thompson reminds me of Tayshaun Prince a little bit, from the 04 team. So, like I said, if this Pistons team can stay healthy, the sky is the limit, and dare I say NBA Finals this year for the Detroit Pistons. I think the New York Knicks, the Sixers, if the Bucks do get Giannis back, because again, once the playoffs start, all bets are kind of off. But it'll be really interesting to see what happens down the stretch, though, for this Pistons team moving forward. If they do make any additions at the trade deadline in February, it's going to be something to monitor and watch out for. I don't think Trajan Lang's going to go anything crazy, like no Anthony Davis, no Lauri Markkanen, no Michael Porter Jr. I think he might pick up, some kind of bench players, some vets maybe for the Pistons, but we'll see what happens. Coming back from commercial break here. Nembhard with the basketball, dishes around to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, right-handed layup. It is good. 37-30 basketball game. 11:45 left to play here in the second quarter. K with the basketball here, swings it inside. It's going to be turned over, though, by P.J. Washington. Gives it up, though, to D'Angelo Russell on the right wing. Russell kicks it around to Anthony Davis at the top of the key, who's working on Isaiah Stewart. Swings it around to Russell, who's guarded by Cade. Russell working inside, right-handed layup is good. Tough shot from D'Angelo Russell. Mavericks have a 9-point lead here to kick off the second quarter. Beef Stew, top of the key for three. Hits it to go. That's a huge shot from Isaiah Stewart to cut the bleeding down to 6. 11:08 left to play here in the second quarter. D'Angelo Russell with the basketball. Gives up to Nembhard. Nembhard trying to set up the offense here. Klay Thompson turns it over, and the Pistons have numbers back the other way. Stolen away by Ron Holland. LeVert and Ron Holland going coast to coast. LeVert missed the layup, but Ron Holland does get it back, though. It's going to be swatted away, though, by P.J. Washington. It's going to stay here with Pistons basketball. Man, what a sequence of events. That kind of almost spiraled out of control, and somehow the Mavericks prevented a 2-on-1 coast-to-coast lead right there. $39-33 basketball game. 10:47 left to play in the first half. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hit the follow button. Let me know who's here in the chat. What's going on? Cade is going to be shooting a technical foul free throw. I must have missed that. So a technical foul being charged against the Dallas Mavericks. Cade knocks down the first free throw. 39-34 basketball game. Oh, it looks like Washington kind of grabbed the rim. It was kind of a delay of game. So that got Cade a free throw there. So we'll take it, man. So Mavericks with the basketball, come back the other way with it. Mavericks swinging around here to Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis thought about a three, working inside. Mid-range jump shot is no good. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Pistons basketball back the other way. Ron Holland going coast to coast. Inside right-handed layup is no good. D'Angelo Russell with the basketball. Russell swings it around to Nembhard. Nembhard's working on Javonte Green. Kicks it back outside to P.J. Washington. It's going to be a travel violation called on Nembhard. And it's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. 10:16 left to play in the first half, guys. We had a good one on tap, folks. Cade with the basketball. Trying to set up the offense here. Javonte Green with the basketball, swings it around to Ron Holland, gives it back upside to Cade. Pistons down by 3 here. My bad, guys. 39-36. Isaiah Stewart loses it out of control. It's going to be Mavericks basketball coming back the other way here. 39-36 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the show. 9:52 left to play in the first half. Nembhard on the left wing here. Kicks it back to D'Angelo Russell, who's guarded by Ron Holland. Russell trying to make something happen here. Anthony Davis sets the screen. Russell trying to get it back inside to AD. Turns it over here. Javonte Green tries to save it. Ron Holland does get it back here. He's going to be fouled, though, by Klay Thompson. It's going to stay here with Pistons basketball. 39-36 basketball game. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Let me know who's here in the chat. Mavericks fans, Pistons fans, what up, though? 9:35 left to play in the first half. Javonte Green, he's been big for the Pistons. He had a pretty nice game against the Celtics off the bench last week or last Monday, and he's been a big addition for the Pistons this season. Kane with the basketball on the left wing, goes inside, thought about a mid-range jump shot, blocked by Anthony Davis. Davis gives it up to Klay Thompson. Thompson trying to run the floor here for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell, it's going to be stoppage of play here, though. It's going to be a foul called, though, on Cade Cunningham. It's going to stay here with Mavericks basketball. Cade, try to get over Anthony Davis, but you're not going to try and shoot many shots over Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis swings it around to Nembhard. Nembhard trying to make something happen here. Stafford just threw a touchdown pass. I think that's to Ferguson. Yeah, Ferguson. 9:07 left to play here in the first half, guys. LeVert with the basketball. Swings it around to Ron Holland for three from the corner. No good. Boarded by the Mavericks. Mavericks basketball back the other way. From the right wing, P.J. Washington, no good. Boarded by Ron Holland. Pistons basketball back the other way with some numbers here. Ron Holland gives it up to LeVert, who kicks it inside to Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart trying to go at Anthony Davis. He does. Gets it to go. Nice hoop from Isaiah Stewart over Anthony Davis. It's an 8-0 run for the Detroit Pistons, and we got a timeout called by the Mavericks. 39-38 basketball game. We got a commercial break underway. Nice little run here from the Pistons. And we got a good basketball game on tap, folks, for you guys tonight, man. 39-38, Pistons down by 1. It's been back and forth the entire way, man. Again, the Mavericks, like I said, they've been depleted with injuries this season. You know, they got the #1 overall draft pick when they won the lottery. Still think something was up with that after that whole Luka trade. But, yeah, Cooper Flagg is the real deal. Like I said, he keeps us up. He probably should win Rookie of the Year for the Mavericks. You know, you got Anthony Davis, who's been in question marks of a potential trade candidate at the deadline this year. We'll see if he stays as a Dallas Maverick or not. You know, you got Klay Thompson. He's kind of approaching the end of his career. He's got maybe, 2-3 years left, and then he'll probably hang it up for the Mavericks. Obviously had that historic run with the Golden State Warriors. Part of the Splash Brothers was Steph. So, again, the East is wide open. This could potentially be a very interesting season for the Detroit Pistons coming up. And like I said, they stay healthy. I mean, they got 20 wins right now. Them and the Thunder are the only two teams in the NBA right now that have 20 wins. Absolute insanity. Yeah, he's so frustrating, Arcade Claus. Like, K9 had like a 40-yard reception early in the first quarter, and then immediately after, they take him out, they put Charbonnet in, Charbonnet scores a touchdown. It's like, he is so incredibly frustrating to own in fantasy. And it's not K9's fault. It's the way they use their packages in that offense. It's actually insane. But yeah, if you have K9, you almost have to start Charbonnet with him too, because they use both of them so interchangeably in that offense. Mavericks 39, Pistons 38. You got about 7 minutes left to play in the first half, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new, man. Going to be doing as many Pistons games as we can this season. And looking forward to it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. Pistons down by 1. Coming back from a commercial break here. Cade starting to get things going here for the Pistons. Pistons come back from an 8-0 run here. Mavericks trying to hold on to their 1-point lead here as we come back from commercial break. So the Pistons looking to add some defensive identity down the stretch here. Isaiah Stewart, man, I love Isaiah Stewart. He's just such a nice player coming off the bench to replace Jalen Duren. So wake up against Dallas like they did in Mexico. Exactly, MSU. What's going on, dude? Yeah, so we're coming back from commercial break here. Cooper Flagg comes back into the game here for the Dallas Mavericks. Starting to get something moving here for the Detroit Pistons, moving down the stretch as we approach halftime coming up here in several minutes. So the Mavericks right now, they're rolling with Nembhard, Washington, Davis. I'm sorry, that's an old lineup. My bad, guys. It hasn't updated yet. Nembhard, Flagg. Looks like we got Marshall, Clay, and Anthony Davis on the floor here. It's going to be a foul called, though, on Isaiah Stewart working on Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is one of the hardest guys to defend one-on-one in the NBA, man. It's, like, impossible. Which way do you go with him? You know what I mean? It's crazy. 39-38 basketball game here. Pistons down 1 here with 8:25 left to play in the first half. Surprisingly, Anthony Davis has yet to score in this basketball game so far. But his defensive presence is being felt out here. Klay Thompson, no good from 3, boarded by Cade. Pistons coming back the other way with it. Cade with the basketball, thought about a 3 over AD, changes his mind. Still working at the top of the key here. 8:03 left to play in the first half. Swings it inside to I keep saying Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Stewart from the right block, gets it to go. Count the bucket for Isaiah Stewart. Stu's got 9 points in the first half so far. Mavericks with the basketball. Nembhard working on the left wing here. Nembhard trying to find the open man here. Mavericks haven't had a shot in 3 minutes here. Anthony Davis turnaround jump shot is no good. Boarded by Cade. And the Pistons basketball come back the other way here for the Pistons. Pistons on a 10-0 run here. Cade kicks it back outside to Ron Holland. Ron Holland working inside. Right-handed layup is good. He should have got called for a foul by that, but he didn't. 12-0 run for the Pistons. He got hit hard as he went to the rim. No foul called, but gets the basket, though. Nembhard going coast-to-coast. Right-handed layup is up and in. 42-41 basketball game. 7 minutes left to play in the first half. Cade with the basketball, swings it around Javonte Green, thought about a 3, working inside, right-handed layup is no good, boarded by Cooper Flagg. Mavericks have numbers back the other way. Flagg kicks it outside to Klay Thompson, from the right corner for 3, wide open, hits it to go. Klay Thompson, pretty jumper, 44-42 basketball game. 6:50 left to play. That's his 2,767th career made 3. That's the 5th most in NBA history. Cade Cunningham, left-handed floater, no good. He's upset he didn't get a foul call. Cooper Flagg saves it, gives up to Nick Marshall. Marshall trying to test Ron Holland at the rim. It's going to be blown dead for a whistle, though. Looked like it was going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay here with the Mavericks, I think. 6:35 left to play in the first half. Kind of a late foul call, or a late whistle blown by the ref here. I think Cooper Flagg stepped out of bounds. Yeah, so it's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. What's up, Ethan? How you doing? MSU Oakland, then Pistons Hornets for sure. Yeah, absolutely, dude. MSU Oakland game's going to have Pistons hardwood. I think it does. Usually when the Pistons play the Oakland Grizzlies, they usually have the Pistons logo on the floor. So that's going to be cool to see. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Coach Greg Campy for the Grizzlies. He had that crazy run in March Madness a couple years ago. They upset Kentucky. Anthony Davis nearly posterized Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart's going to get called for the foul, though. Isaiah Stewart wants J.B. Bickerstaff to challenge this review here, though. 6:27 left to play in the first half. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Welcome to the show, guys. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Mavericks 44, Pistons 42. So, it looks like the Pistons are going to challenge this here. Isaiah Stewart met Anthony Davis at the rim, and J.B. Bickerstaff doesn't believe it was a foul called. Isaiah Stewart claims he got all ball. Michigan, Wake Forest had a neutral hardware site when they played at LCA last month. MSU played Baylor 2 years ago, had a neutral court. Yeah, they had like some weird logo. I forgot what it was, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, I would imagine like if you have the Pistons several hours after the Spartan game, you'd think that they would just leave the same court on the floor. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens. So we got a commercial break coming up here. Pistons are down 2 against the Mavericks. So, again, trying to get something going here for the Pistons down the stretch here before the half. J.B. Bickerstaff is challenging the block from Isaiah Stewart on Anthony Davis. Originally, it was called a foul on Anthony Davis. Isaiah Stewart's one of the hardest guys to dunk on in the NBA. So when Isaiah Stewart claims he got all ball, he definitely does have a case because he knows what he's doing 90% of the time. Occasionally, he might get dunked on, but that's the risk you run when you're always jumping with guys at the rim because you're just not going to block every shot. You're going to get dunked on sometimes. So, something to kind of monitor here as we get down into the final minutes of the first half here. In the Monday Night Football game here, Seahawks are down 13-7. They just hit the 2-minute warning here. It's 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks at about the 50-yard line here. I think Jackson Smith-Njigba, he does not have a catch yet in the first half. Or he does have a target, but no catches yet. They got to get JSN involved. A lot of fantasy teams have JSN in their playoffs this year. So JSN looking to get the ball from Sam Darnold. So coming back from commercial break here, guys. Pistons down by 2. Appreciate you guys all stopping in, guys. Like I said, if you guys are new, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the show, ladies and gents. Mavericks 44, Pistons 42. Looking to see what the Pistons can do here down the stretch. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know in the chat. We got a good one on tap, folks. Like, this could come down to a final shot. Like I said, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Cooper Flagg, like that, Klay Thompson, like that's a solid trio quad that they got going on for the Mavericks. We'll see what the development arises as the years progress, but the challenge is successful. I was trying to listen on the broadcast. The challenge is successful by JB Bickerstaff. So the Pistons win the challenge. Isaiah Stewart does block the shot. There is no foul called on Isaiah Stewart, and the Pistons do win the challenge. Yeah, it looks like he got all ball in the air right there. So nice job from Isaiah Stewart to block that shot against Anthony Davis. Marquee opponent next year on Thanksgiving. Yeah, it'd be crazy for like UCLA or something again. Yeah, that'd be sick. Isaiah Stewart's fired up on the sidelines. He's fired up, man. He's talking trash to the Mavericks fans a little bit there, too. That's funny. Isaiah Stewart always gets involved with everything. I love Isaiah Stewart. Such a good player for the Pistons down the stretch. All right, man. Nembhard with the basketball. Coming up for the final 6 minutes of the first half here. Nembhard working on Cade Cunningham. Nembhard trying to get a shot off. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Max Christie. Christie puts up a 3. Hits it to go. Huge hoop from Max Christie. 47-42 basketball game. 6:05 left to play in the first half here. Cade with the basketball on the left baseline. Kicks it outside Javonte Green. Javonte Green thought about a 3. Drives inside. Kicks it back out to Tobias Harris, who's working on Cooper Flagg. Tobias on the left wing. Goes baseline. Kicks it back out to Javonte Green. Backdoor cut. Slam for Jalen Duren. What a slam from Jalen Duren. Javonte Green found him backdoor. He puts it in. Jalen Duren's got 11 points in the first half. Anthony Davis kicks it outside to Max Christie. Christie again for 3. Hits it to go. Back-to-back 3s for Max Christie. 0-0. 5:25 left to play in the first half. Asar Thompson on the left wing. Jalen Duren sets the screen for Asar Thompson. Asar Thompson going inside. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Jalen Duren. Duren misses the shot. Nearly got his own rebound back, though. It's going to be staying, though, for the Mavericks, and it looks like it's going to be a foul called on a reach-in foul from Asar Thompson, and they just threw out Asar Thompson. Asar Thompson got in the referee's face, and Asar Thompson has just been ejected from this basketball game. Asar Thompson can't believe it. He got in the ref's face. He can't believe he got a reach-in foul, and Asar Thompson has just been ejected from this basketball game. What a turn of events. JB Bickerstaff is trying to calm him down on the bench. Max Christie's going to shoot a technical foul free throw. He gets it to go. That is a massive, massive loss for the Detroit Pistons in this game. Asar Thompson just got ejected. He's clearly bear hugging him, though. I mean, come on, Asar. You can't really get up in the ref's face about that. He gets a technical foul, and then he says something after the fact, and Asar Thompson is ejected from this game. Wow, that is a huge loss for the Detroit Pistons. Cannot believe that, man. We're going to see what happens here moving forward down the stretch. Wow, Cooper Flag just fumbled the ball. That was crazy. Rams recover it. That's crazy swing of events there. McVay's fired up on the sidelines. That's crazy. Wow. Asar Thompson is ejected from this game. He is going to the locker room. Massive loss for the Detroit Pistons there. Wow. Mavericks inside here. Williams tried to put up a shot. It's going to be no good. It's going to stay here with the Mavericks. 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Mavericks 51, Pistons 44. Appreciate you guys all tuning in to the stream, man. Max Christie tries to get it up to Gafford. Gafford working on Jalen Duren. Ivy checks into the game to replace Asar Thompson. Mid-range jump shot from Williams is good. 53-44 basketball game. Asar Thompson has been ejected from this game. That might be his first ejection of his career. Jalen Duren mid-range jump shot is good. How about Jalen Duren with the mid-range J over Anthony Davis? You love to see that, man, if you're a Pistons fan. It's going to be a foul called on Duncan Robinson working against Max Christie. It's going to stay here on the floor. Seahawks 12th fumble this season. That's the most in the NFL. That's crazy for the Seahawks. Wow. Seahawks down 13-7. Nuts. Duncan Robinson at the free throw line. Excuse me, Max Christie at the free throw line. Duncan Robinson caused the foul. They're going to actually see if this is a safety or if the ball's in the 1 yard line. I'm kind of calling two games at the same time right now. Max Christie gets the first free throw, 54-46. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Max Christie hits both free throws. They're on a 17-4 basketball run. Massive loss for the Pistons, losing Asar Thompson. He got ejected in this basketball game, arguing a call with an official. Duncan Robinson kicks it back inside to Jalen Duren. Duren back outside Jaden Ivey from the corner for three. No good, boarded by the Mavericks. Mavericks looking to push it here. Javonte Green nearly swiped it away. Cooper Flag at the top of the key, trying to get some numbers going. Left-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Cooper Flag. 57-46 basketball game. Pistons with the basketball back the other way. Tobias Harris on the right wing. Kicks it out to Javonte Green for three. No shot. It's going to be a foul called on the Mavericks before the shot. It's going to stay here with Pistons basketball. 3:52 left to play in the first half. Pistons down 11. A ginormous loss for the Pistons in this game. No Asar Thompson. He gets ejected, arguing a call over with an official. That's a huge loss for the Pistons in this basketball game. Jaden Ivey at the top of the key here. Swings it around Tobias Harris. Tobias, mid-range jump shot is no good. Pistons can't buy a shot right now. Marshall with the basketball, kicks it up to Flag. Flag at the top of the key, working on Jaden Ivey. Swings it around to Marshall from the right wing for three. No good, boarded. It's going to Javonte Green's going to let it go out of bounds. It's going to be Pistons basketball. Absolute insanity. Stafford with a deep shot. Oh, nearly caught that pass. Wow. So Cade checks back into the game here for the Pistons, checking out Javonte Green. Cade with Ivy running the floor here. Pistons down 11 with 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Cade at the top of the key here. Swings around Jaden Ivey. Gets it back. Working inside. Kicks around Duncan Robinson for three from the right wing. No good. In and out. Boarded by P.J. Washington. Up the court here for the Mavericks. Williams kicks it back inside to Gafford for the slam. 59-46 basketball game. Cade kicks it out to Duncan Robinson from three. No good. Boarded by Cooper Flag. Pistons just jacking up crap right now. They can't get anything to fall right now. Cooper Flag going coast to coast inside. It's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Jalen Duren, and Cooper Flag's going to shoot some free throws. Pistons are in trouble. They are down 13 with less than 3 minutes left to play in the first half. No Asar Thompson in this game. He gets ejected, arguing a call with an official. And that is a ginormous loss for the Detroit Pistons. Cooper Flag knocks down the first free throw here. 60-46 basketball game. Mavericks go on a 21-4 run the last 4:21 of this game. Absolutely insane. Flag knocks down both free throws. Mavericks go up by 15. Cade with the basketball on the left wing, working on PJ Washington. Pistons need a bucket badly. Tobias Harris on the post, gets it back outside to Cade. Cade on the left wing here. Cade, Duren sets the screen for Cade. Cade kicks it back inside to Jalen Duren for the slam. Nice lob from Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, the two-man pick and roll game. 61-48 basketball game. Williams kicks it back out to Flag. Flag working inside here, kicks it back out to Williams. Williams thought about a shot, kicks it around to PJ Washington. Washington inside to Gafford for the slam, posterizes Duncan Robinson. 63-48 basketball game. I know, Hash, man, it's crazy, dude. Cade for three from the left wing. Hits it to go. A huge hoop for the Pistons there. Absolutely had to have that for the Pistons. Cade knocks down a big three. 63-51 basketball game. Cade's got 6, 6, and 3. Williams for three. No good. Boarded by Duncan Robinson. Gives it up to Cade. Cade running the fast break here. Working inside. Right-handed layup is no good. Blocked by the Mavericks. They're going to say it was a goaltending call, though. It's going to be good. So that's going to be a basket for Cade right there. You guys still winning the game right now? It's going to be a good game. I think down the wire here, down to the stretch in the fourth quarter, you could see this come down to a final shot here. Flag is upset. He thought it was a goaltending call here. So the Mavericks are going to take a timeout here. They actually might challenge this. The Mavericks are actually going to challenge if this is a goaltender or not. What's up, Ken? How you doing? Come on, Pistons. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show. Welcome to the show, folks. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic, guys. Everybody is fantastic. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. 63-53. Pistons down by 10. Coming back from commercial break. Couple minutes left to play here in the first half. Like I said, if you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic evening, folks. So, coach's challenge from the goaltend. Mavericks believe they have a case here. So they're going to see if Cade actually did get this shot off where the basket actually did hit the rim. Man, that is so close. That is like neck and neck. The second the ball hit the glass, Flag blocked it. That is unbelievably close. They do have a case, though. It depends on if the ball was going down or not. That is so close to tell. Mavericks have a case, though. That is really close. So still in a coach's challenge right now. Pistons down by 10. 63-53. 1:45 left to play here in the first half. Still waiting to see what this call is, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. We're in a coach's challenge right now. Cade got a shot off. Cooper Flag blocked the shot. Originally, they called it a goaltending call, but Flag was upset. He has a case. That basketball literally hit the glass the second Flag put his hand on it. That is really close. If it's a tie, I think it goes to the call on the floor. It is a goaltend. Okay, so the challenge is unsuccessful. So we're coming back from commercial break here. Cade does get credit for the basket. Mavericks do lose a timeout here. So Pistons down by 10 with 1:45 left to play in the first half. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. 1:45 left to play in the first half. Pistons down by 10, looking to make some noise here before the end of the first half here. Williams with the basketball, working on Ron Holland at the top of the key here. Goes all the way to the rim, blocked by Duncan Robinson. They're going to say a foul call, though, was called on Duncan Robinson, so no shot. It's going to be a 2 free throws here for Williams at the free throw line. Asar Thompson gets ejected, talking to an official. I believe that's Asar Thompson's first ejection of his career. Again, it's a huge loss for the Pistons in this game. 64-53 basketball game. Even the commentators, George Blaha and Gregory Kelso, they can't believe it. Williams, second free throw on the way. It is up, and it is no good. Boarded by Jalen Duren. Pistons get it back the other way. Looking to get some noise here before the second half begins. Cade with the basketball. Working on P.J. Washington. Cade. On the left wing here. Working on Anthony Davis. Duncan Robinson for three from the left wing. No good. In and out. Duncan Robinson still hasn't hit a three yet in this game. Williams with the basketball looking to push the tempo here for the Mavericks. Williams working inside here. Thought about a shot. Kicks it back outside to Christie. It's going to be a foul called, though, I believe, on Duncan Robinson away from the basketball. Duncan Robinson starting to get in foul trouble here for the Pistons. So, because it is a foul, they earn the bonus. So, Williams is going to be going to the free throw line here. Williams knocks down the first free throw. 65-53 basketball game. Duncan Robinson sits out. He's got a couple fouls in this game. He's in early foul trouble. Mavericks at the free throw line. Looking to get something going on here. Puts up the second free throw. Hits it to go. 66-53 basketball game. Cade with the basketball, going the other way. Goes to his right. Right-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Cade Cunningham. Nice move, 66-55. Smooth operator, Mr. Cade himself. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Mavericks with the basketball. Anthony Davis at the top of the key, working on Jalen Duren. Anthony Davis still looking for his first points of the game. In and out, no good. Boarded by Ron Holland. Cade with the basketball back the other way. Cade working on Anthony Davis. Left wing for three, no good. Boarded by the Mavericks. Mavericks with the basketball back the other way. Cooper Flagg trying to get something going here. And a technical foul has been assessed to Cade Cunningham. He is arguing with the ref over his foul calls, and a technical foul is assessed to Cade. That's his first technical foul of the game. He believed he got fouled by Anthony Davis on that three-point shot attempt. He kind of has a case. Cade's upset. Max Christie takes the technical foul free throw from Cade Cunningham. He misses the technical foul free throw. 66-55 basketball game. Questionable officiating so far in this game. JB Bickerstaff is upset with the refs as well. 66-55 game here. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Anthony Davis with the basketball at the top of the key here. Gives it up to Williams. Williams is waiting for the final shot here against Ron Holland with about a 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Williams working on Ron Holland at the top of the key. Williams gets it inside Anthony Davis. Stolen away by Jalen Duren. Pistons have numbers. Cade with the basketball inside of Jalen Duren. He loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Pistons basketball, though. It's going to be swiped away, though, by the Mavericks. Pistons have 1.9 left on the game clock to get a final shot off here before the half. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. We got a commercial break coming up. Halftime break, guys, and I'll see you guys after halftime. Mavericks 66, Pistons 55. What's up, Greg? Congrats on the NBA Cup. Cade working inbound here. Throws it up to Jalen Duren. Duren, left-handed layup is good. So Jalen Duren scores for the Pistons before the half here, and the Pistons go down by 9. There's a 1/10 of a second left to play in the first half, though. So the Mavericks are going to inbound this here. That is halftime here. Mavericks 66, Pistons 57. So Pistons go down by 9. We got a halftime break underway here, guys. I'm going to use the restroom, get myself a glass of water, and I will see you guys after halftime. Pistons down by 9. I'll see you guys in a moment, in about 10 minutes. Adios. All right, guys, coming back from commercial break, from halftime break coming up here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's going on, Naughty Ghost? What's going on, 1 Point? How you guys doing? Yeah, that officiating was horrible in the first half. Absolutely brutal. Asar Thompson gets ejected from the game. Cade Cunningham picked up a technical foul. I believe JB Bickerstaff picked up a technical foul before the half was over. He was really upset with the officiating. So we're going to see if the Pistons can go deep into their bench here. They got to somehow fill that hole with no Asar Thompson in this game the rest of the way. So we'll see what happens moving forward. Third quarter about to begin, guys, momentarily. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Pistons down by 9. Seahawks took the lead. Yeah, I just saw that. Kenneth Walker had a crazy run. Good stuff. I need JSN to do something. He's got 0 in this game. I got a lot of fantasy teams with JSN. He's got to pick up the pace, man. Was that Ethan ready for Christmas? Oh, yeah. Looking forward to it, dude. Yes, Saturday we're going to go downtown Detroit, go on campus Marcius area. We're going to go see the Christmas lights down there. Me and my family do that every year, so we're looking forward to that. Coming back from commercial break, guys. Halftime break. Third quarter is moments away, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. What's going on? Yeah, Pistons, like I said, they've been down before at the half, and they've been able to rile themselves back. But yeah, this should be an interesting basketball game. Christmas rules, it slows down to almost nothing in December. Yeah, like that. Like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is awesome. Especially if you can have a white Christmas. That's what's up, for sure. $51 wins, that'd be freaking crazy. Yeah, I mean, listen, if they stay healthy, we'll see, man. It's going to be really interesting down the stretch moving forward. Alex Lyon. Yeah, he was our goaltender, wasn't he, for the Red Wings? Yeah, I don't know where he's at right now. Is he on the Sabres right now, Arcade Claus? How about the Knicks? The Knicks Pistons could potentially meet in the Eastern Conference Finals this year. That'd be crazy. 51 wins. Yeah, I mean, like, there's how many games? 82 games? I mean, what's our record right now? We're 21-5. So yeah, I mean, listen, at this pace, we're projected to win like 60 games this year. I mean, that would be crazy. 82 games, we go like 60-22 to finish out the year. I mean, that would be a terrific season for the Pistons if they can pull that off. That'd be phenomenal. But listen, they stay healthy, anything can happen. Yeah, us and the Thunder are the only 2 teams so far in the NBA that have 20 wins. So technical foul on JB Bickerstaff before the half. Wow, that was really dangerous. Cade almost got ejected before the half. That was really dangerous. Jeez Louise. So, coming back here, guys, from halftime break. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Cooper Flagg is going to be shooting the technical foul free throw that JB Bickerstaff picked up before the half. 67-57 basketball game, guys. Back from the halftime break. Third quarter underway here, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Detroit Pistons win on my birthday, November 29th. Did they really? Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, it's always cool when your teams win on your birthday. Like the Detroit Tigers, they always play on my birthday. It was cool to see when they got some wins for sure. It's like a double win. All right, Anthony Davis for the Mavericks. Back the other way here. Marshall working inside. Right-handed layup is no good. It's going to be a foul call, though, on Duncan Robinson. I believe that's Duncan Robinson's third or fourth foul in this game so far. Duncan Robinson's got to be careful, man. He's having a rough night so far for the Pistons. Mavericks 67, Pistons 57. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic evening, guys. Welcome to the party. Marshall hits the first free throw, 68-57. Stafford looking to drive against the Seahawks right now. That second half just kicked off. Marshall hits both free throws here. 69-57 basketball game. Cade with the basketball. Duren, Isaiah Stewart, Duncan Robinson, and Tobias Harris on the floor for the Pistons. Tobias Harris at the top of the key here. Swings around Duncan Robinson for three. No good. Duncan Robinson's really struggling in this game tonight. Marshall with the basketball here. Working the other way here. Marshall kicks it back outside Anthony Davis. Davis thought about a three. Kicks it back to Marshall. Wide open from the corner for three. No good. Boarded by Cooper Flagg underneath the hoop. Flagg kicks it back outside. Gets it back from Anthony Davis in the right wing for three. No good. And nobody boxed out P.J. Washington. He just slams it home. 71-57 basketball game. Duncan Robinson gets shaken up on the play as well. Hopefully Duncan Robinson is all right, though. He goes to the bench. He was limping in pain. He was trying to guard Marshall. He kind of twists his ankle. So the Pistons have to call a timeout. We got a commercial break underway here, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Yeah, not looking too good tonight. Asar Thompson gets ejected earlier in this game. That's a big loss for the Pistons. And we're going to see if they can pick up the slack here down the stretch. Commercial break underway here, guys. Pistons down 14. Mavericks 71, Pistons 57. Pistons looking to add some more fuel to the fire down the stretch here as we kick off the second half here. Again, J.B. Bickerstaff, Cade Cunningham both have a technical foul each. They're not too happy with the officiating, and then Asar Thompson gets ejected arguing a call with an official. They claimed he bumped him when he was arguing with him, so that's a big loss. No Asar Thompson the rest of the way in this game here. So Jalen Duren's leading the way for the Pistons. He's got 17 points right now, so he's been kind of holding down the fort for the Pistons, but Cade's got to get going. He's got 10 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. So something to monitor and keep an eye out as we move down the stretch here. Isaiah Stewart's got 9 points off the bench. You're probably going to see more of Isaiah Stewart in this game with no Asar Thompson down the stretch here for the Pistons as we progress into the second half, though, guys. But like I said, like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. We got a commercial break. Third quarter underway here for the Pistons. Mavericks 71, Pistons 57. 11:08 left to play here in the third quarter. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. Surprisingly, Anthony Davis still has yet to score a basket in this game so far. He does have 6 rebounds, a couple of blocks. You got 3 guys for the Mavericks right now that are leading for 11 points right now. Washington, Marshall, and Christie off the bench. They all have 11 points in this game. So looking for a turnaround here if you're a Pistons fan, but we're going to see if they can somehow get things going down the stretch here for the Pistons in this game. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. Still a lot of time left to play here in this game. Getting back from commercial break, though. What's up, MJ? Dallas is rocking the house so far. Absolutely. All right, back from commercial break here, guys. Pistons down 14. The start of the third quarter, and we're going to see if we can get any offense going early on in the third quarter for the Pistons here, moving down the stretch here. So Duncan Robinson, he rolls his ankle, trying to guard Marshall the other way here. So we're going to have to monitor that situation. K with the basketball, right-handed floater is no good, boarded by Jalen Duren. Duren kicks it outside to Isaiah Stewart for 3, no good, way off the mark, boarded by Anthony Davis, and the Mavericks have numbers back the other way. 10:45 left to play in the third quarter. Mavericks 71, Pistons 57. Nembhard with the basketball. Swings it inside to Anthony Davis. Davis kicks it back outside to Nembhard. Nembhard's bothered by Cade at the top of the key. Davis sets the screen for Nembhard. Nembhard rolls off the screen. Nembhard working outside. It's going to be a offensive foul called on Anthony Davis. I believe a moving screen was called. It's going to be a turnover. Or they might have called an offensive foul on Nembhard, trying to get off of Cade. So Cade looking to push it down the floor here for the Pistons. Cade working on the left wing here. Left-handed layup is good. Tough shot for Cade Cunningham. Count the bucket and the foul. That's a huge hoop for the Pistons, trying to get some momentum going here in the third quarter. Mavericks 71, Pistons 59. Cade with a big basket working against Marshall. He gets a big bucket. Count the bucket and the foul here. And the Pistons looking to cut it down to 11 here with a made free throw from Cade here. Cade knocks down the free throw, 71-60 basketball game. Cade's got 13.7 assists so far. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Nembhard with the basketball. Kicks it back inside Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis can't get it to go in and out. Anthony Davis is still scoreless in this game. Cade Cunningham with the basketball. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen for Cade. Cade kicks it back outside to Tobias Harris at the top of the key. LeVert asking for a screen. Duren helps him out. Harris working on Cooper Flag one-on-one. Harris, mid-range jump shot is no good. Jalen Duren had it, and he lost it out of bounds. 71-60 basketball game. 9:48 left to play here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the show, folks. 9:45 left to play in the third quarter. Mavericks 71, Pistons 60. Flag with the basketball, working on Jalen Duren. Flag working inside mid-range jump shot is good. Tough shot from Cooper Flag. 73-60 basketball game here. Flag with the tough shot. Cade with the basketball back the other way. Cade working inside, kicks it outside to Isaiah Stewart for three from the corner, blocked by P.J. Washington. Mavericks with the basketball back the other way. 73-60 Mavericks. Nembhard with the basketball working onside Isaiah Stewart. Inside to Marshall for a right-handed layup is good. 75-60 basketball game. Cade with the basketball on the left wing here. Working against Marshall. Duren sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls inside, kicks it inside to Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart is going to be called for a travel, I believe. It's going to be a turnover here, and the Mavericks get the basketball coming back the other way here. 8:55 left to play in the third quarter. Yeah, it's going to be called actually for a offensive foul on Cade. He took the charge right there as well. 8:50 left to play in the third quarter. Mavericks have a 15-point lead here. Flag with the basketball. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the show, folks. Anthony Davis working inside to Jalen Duren. Kicks it back outside to Marshall for three. No good. Boarded by Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris with the basketball back the other way. Mavericks 75, Pistons 60. Karis LeVert making it look something happen for the Pistons. LeVert with the basketball on the right wing here, working on Cooper Flag. Flag trying to give LeVert some problems here. Tobias Harris gives it up to LeVert. LeVert, top of the key, thought about a three, drives baseline. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Jalen Duren. He gets his shot blocked, puts it back up and in though. And I believe it's going to be a jump ball before the shot on P.J. Washington, so it's going to stay here with the Pistons. 75-60 basketball game. LeVert puts up a shot. Duren met Washington at the rim here. It's going to be a jump ball, I believe, before the shot, though. So Duren and Washington going to have it out here, trying to set this up here down the stretch. Tobias Harris on the right wing here, trying to make something happen here. Tobias Harris, bothered by Flag, gets it back outside to Cade, top of the key, mid-range jump shot for three is good. How about Cade Cunningham, 75-63. Cade hits it from the parking lot, top of the key for three. 7:50 left to play in the third quarter. Cade's got 16 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. Flag got poked in the eye by Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart's going to get called for the foul here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys know what's going on, Gabriel. Okay, with a big-time shot. 3 on the way here. And Darnold just threw a pick, and it looks like the Rams are going to get a pick 6 here. Rams back the other way. Rams get a pick 6. Wow. Walker actually tackles the Rams. It's going to be down at the 1-yard line. Unreal. Wow. Darnold throws a pick. That's crazy. Flag with the basketball. Mid-range jump shot is no good. He gets fouled, though, on the shot attempt. So it's going to be Cooper Flag shooting a pair of free throws here at the stripe for the Mavericks. 75-63 basketball game. Flag at the free throw line. Cooper Flag, first free throw on the way. It is up and in. 76-63 basketball game. Cooper Flag is the youngest player ever to have a 40-point game in an NBA game. 18 years, 359 days old. That's crazy. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. Flag knocks down the free throw, 77-63. LeVert back the other way here. Corum looks like he scored a touchdown for the Rams. It's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. 7:20 left to play here in the third quarter. What's up, PA? How you doing, dude? 77-63 basketball game. Mavericks with the basketball. Kicks it back out to Cooper Flag. Flag thought about a 3. Goes to his left, slams it home. Nobody picked up Cooper Flag, and he just slammed it home. Easiest dunk of his life that he's had so far. So Tobias Harris kicks it back outside to Cade Cunningham. Thought about a 3. No look pass to Jaden Ivey from the corner for 3. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Jaden Ivey. 79-66 basketball game. 6:50 left to play in the third quarter. Nembhard with the basketball, working on Jaden Ivey. Gives it up to Cooper Flag. Flag thought about a mid-range J. Gives up to Anthony Davis. He's still looking for his first points of the game. Turnaround jump shot is good. That is Anthony Davis' first bucket of this game. 81-66, the bench loves it for the Mavericks. Tobias Harris going at Anthony Davis. His shot is blocked by Anthony Davis. It's going to be a shooting foul, though, on Anthony Davis, and Tobias Harris is going to go to the free throw line. So 81-66 here. Pistons down by 15 again. No Asar Thompson. He gets ejected early in the second quarter due to a arguing with a call with an official. So we're going to see if we can get something going on here. So Cade with the basketball. Back the other way, working on Max Christie. Cade, mid-range jump shot, slams it home. Tough shot for Cade Cunningham. He went right at the Mavericks defense. He thought about a mid-range jump shot. He pump-faked, went to the rim, and slams it home. Cade with the dunk, 13-point basketball game. Williams working on Ivy. Williams kicks it back out to Anthony Davis for 3 from the right wing. Hits it to go. Huge shot for Anthony Davis. 84-68 basketball game. Cade puts up a shot. He does get the foul call. It's going to be interesting to see what they rule this here. He was behind the three-point line. They're going to see if they give Cade 3 free throws here. Cade was going at Max Christie. He dunked it on Anthony Davis. A tough finish from Cade Cunningham. D'Angelo Russell was shocked on the bench. Working inside of Jalen Duren. Mid-range jump shot is no good. Off the mark. Boarded by Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis gives it up to Marshall, who pushes it for the Dallas Mavericks here. Cooper Flag working on Karis LeVert. Flag with the basketball on the left wing here. Anthony Davis at the top of the key, working on Jalen Duren. Kicks it back outside to Flag, who's working on LeVert. Flag with the basketball. Left-handed layup is blocked by Jaden Ivey. Pistons have it back the other way. Karis LeVert with the basketball. LeVert kicks it outside to Jaden Ivey. Ivy on the right wing here. Gives it up to Jalen Duren. Cade with the basketball now. Cade working inside. Lobs it to Jalen Duren. He thought about slamming it. It's blocked and rejected, though, by the Mavericks. Christie gives it up to Flag. Flag with the basketball. It's going to be a foul called, though, on the Pistons. Pistons can't believe it. And it's going to stay here with the Dallas Mavericks. 84-68 basketball game. Mavericks are up by 16. You're starting to see the lack of Noah Sarr Thompson on the floor here. Ball is pinballed around like crazy. Cade's upset with the officiating in this game so far, and he does have a case. So Cooper Flagg goes to the free throw line here, trying to get something happening. Flagg has 15 points, 7 boards, and 2 blocks. Cooper Flagg knocks down the first free throw. 85-68 basketball game. Not looking good for the Pistons so far. They have to go on a little run here down the stretch, or this game's going to be way over. Officiating has been very questionable in this game so far. Paul Reed checks into the game for the Pistons. Love me some B-ball Paul Reed. Trying to get something going here. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. If it's your first time here, welcome. Hit the follow button, guys. Like and subscribe. Diehard Pistons fan since I was 5 years old. Saw that 04 Pistons team win a championship. Mavericks knock down the free throw for Cooper Flagg. Pistons are down by 18 points here. Cade trying to stop the bleeding. Cade working on Max Christie at the top of the key. Cade dishes it outside to Karis LeVert. Gets it back to Cade. Paul Reed sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls around and kicks it back to Jaden Ivey. Top of the key for 3. Yet it partially blocked by the Mavericks. Javonte Green gets it back here. Kicks it back around to LeVert. LeVert thought about a 3. Kicks it up to Cade. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense from the Dallas Mavericks, and the Pistons turn it over. 4:30 left to play into the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Pistons down by 18. They're looking for some defense here down the stretch as we approach the start of the fourth quarter coming up here. 4:30 left to play in the third quarter. Gafford with the basketball, swings around to Klay Thompson on the right key. Thompson kicks around to Christie for 3 on the left wing. Christie off the mark, no good. Boarded by Cade. Cade with the basketball. Pistons get it back the other way. Cade, mid-range jump shot, thought about it, dishes it inside of Javonte Green for the deuce. 86-70 Pistons down by 16. 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. If the Pistons can somehow get this down to 10 by the end of the third quarter, that's what their goal is, get this down to 10. Klay Thompson at the top of the key. It's going to be an offensive foul called on the Mavericks. A turnover here by the Mavericks, and the Pistons get it back here. 3:53 left to play in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the show, folks. Pistons down by 16, looking for a miracle here. Mavericks 86, Pistons 70. Jaden Ivey to full court here for the Pistons, looking for a basket. Gives up to Ron Holland. Ron Holland drives baseline, right-handed layup is good. Count the bucket and the foul. How about Ron Holland going coast to coast, gets it immediately off the inbound, and Ron Holland gets a nice deuce over PJ Washington, and Ron Holland's going to shoot some free throws. 86-72 basketball game. Ron Holland's trying to complete the three-point play here. Interesting opportunity for the Pistons here. Ron Holland knocks down the free throw. 86-73 basketball game. 3:40 left to play in the third quarter. Working inside Gafford. Thought about it. It's going to be a foul call, though, I believe, on Jaden Ivey. And it's going to be Mavericks basketball, and they're going to shoot some free throws here. Both teams are in the bonus. 3:32 left to play in the third quarter. So Daniel Gafford goes to the free throw line. If you guys are new to the stream, like I said, like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday night. Gafford at the free throw line here, trying to make something happen. Walker trying to cut it up the field here for the Seahawks. He has to ran like 50 yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's crazy. 86-73 basketball game. 3:36 left to play in the third quarter. Gafford at the free throw line for the Mavericks. Gafford, shot on the way. It is up and in for the Mavericks. 87-73 basketball game. Pistons need a basket badly. Dennis Jenkins checks into the game for the Pistons for the first time here. Jenkins with the basketball on the right wing. Kicks it up to Jaden Ivey on the right wing. It's going to be a foul called, though, underneath the basket. It's going to be on the Mavericks here. So they're going to go to the free throw line here. Darnold looking to throw it here. Incomplete pass. 23-14 game in the Thursday Night Football game. So P.J. Washington's going to get called for the foul. Ron Holland's going to shoot some free throws here. First free throw is no good for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser checks into the game for the Pistons. His first appearance in this one. Jaden Ivey checks out for a breather. 87-73 basketball game. Ron Holland knocks down the second free throw here. 87-74 game. 3:24 left to play in the third quarter. Mavericks looking to push it here against the Pistons. Gafford swings around to P.J. Washington. Thought about a three, working on Dennis Jenkins on the baseline. Paul Reed steals it away from the Pistons. Pistons looking to push it, and they turn it over. Paul Reed had it. He stole it. He tried to get a cross-court pass to Javonte Green. He throws it out of bounds. Almost had an opportunity there for the Pistons, and they throw away the basketball. So 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter here. Mavericks looking to push it here. Klay Thompson from the corner for three. No good, off the mark, boarded by Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins looking to push it here for the Pistons. Jenkins with the basketball. Gets it back from Paul Reed. Mid-range jump shot is off the mark here. It's going to be saved, though, by Javonte Green. And Klay Thompson's going to get called for the foul. And Javonte Green's going to go to the free throw line. So we got more free throws on the way. Both teams are in the bonus. Mavericks 87, Pistons 74. 2:40 left to play in the third quarter. We got a commercial break coming up here, guys. Pistons trying to get some momentum here before the end of the third quarter. Again, if they can get this down to 10 points, maybe 9 points before the fourth quarter starts, we could go on a little bit of a run here. Again, Mavericks are an underrated team, if you want to call them underrated. I mean, again, they're starting to get some injury guys back. Again, Anthony Davis has missed a lot of time due to injury this year. D'Angelo Russell's been fighting an injury. No Kyrie Irving. Cooper Flagg is starting to come into his scene right now as a rookie. So, again, going into this game, I didn't think it was going to be easy. And especially since the fact that there's no really defensive wing presence right now because Asar Thompson got ejected in this game. That's a big loss. For the Pistons. So, starting to try and get things moving and grooving here down the stretch here. Dallas Mavericks 87, Pistons 74. Give you guys some stats here. So, leading the way for the Mavericks right now, you got Max Christie. He's got 11 points in this game so far. I'm sorry, this is an outdated box score. Let me get the real one here. All right, some stats for you guys. Cade's got 18 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Duran's got 17 and 6. Cooper Flagg is leading the way with 17 points for the Mavericks. Okay. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the show, folks. Pistons down by 13. Again, anything can happen. There's still a lot of time left to be played here. So, don't go anywhere. This is a good basketball game. 87-74. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, guys. Welcome to the party, folks. Coming back from commercial break here. Approaching the end of the third quarter. Dennis Jenkins, he got honored at his high school yesterday as well. Jenkins and Cade Cunningham, both from the Dallas area. So it's cool to see both of their numbers get retired by their respective high schools. That's cool to see. What's up, BD? Asar Thompson was arguing a foul call with an official, and supposedly he bumped the official, and that's why the official threw him out. What's up, Michael? Appreciate you stopping in. 2:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Stafford looking over the middle of the field. He's got a reception to the 30-yard line. I'm calling 2 games at the same time. Only here on the Carson Shear Show. 1st and 10 for the Rams, 23-14. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter for the Rams. JSN, I need you to catch the football, buddy. Seahawks got to get the ball back, man. I got a lot of teams with JSN. 2:40 left to play in the third quarter. Mavericks 87, Pistons 74. So we got free throws coming for the Pistons here. Trying to cut down the deficit from 13. 2:40 left to play in the third quarter. Stafford fakes it to Kyron. Stafford looking, fires over the middle of the field. He's got Kyron for the check down for a pickup of 5. Misses the first free throw here. So we're trying to split at the line here. Javonte Green looking for the second free throw on the way here for the Pistons. Javonte Green, free throw on the way is up and in. 87-75 basketball game. Pistons down 12. Mavericks with the basketball here. Mavericks working on Dance Jenkins. D'Angelo Russell is going to get fouled by Jenkins. It's going to be Mavericks basketball, and they are in the bonus, so D'Angelo Russell is going to go to the free throw line here. Stafford under center. Gets the carry to Kyron. Kyron gets a pickup of 2. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Rams here with a minute left to play in the third quarter on the Thursday Night Football game. D'Angelo Russell knocks down the first free throw, 88-75 basketball game. Both teams in the bonus, 2:32 left to play in the third quarter, guys. Both games in the third quarter. D'Angelo Russell knocks down both free throws, 89-75 game. Marcus Sasser with the basketball on the left wing. D'Angelo Russell guarding Sasser. Kicks it out to Jenkins at the top of the key. Jenkins swings it around to Sasser. Sasser thought about a 3. Gets it back to Paul Reed. Paul Reed mid-range jump shot is good. B-ball, Paul Reed, big basket for the Pistons down the stretch here. Stafford over the middle of the field, finds Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua breaks free, 30, 25-20, 15-10. Puka Nacua gets all the way down to the 5-yard line for the Rams. They're fired up right there. D'Angelo Russell swings it outside to Williams. Williams nearly had it stolen away. No-look pass is deflected. Up the middle, Marcus Sasser tried to put it in. Left-handed layup is no good. Dennis Jenkins follows it up and home, though. 89-79 Pistons, down by 10. 1:40 left to play in the third quarter. Pistons go on an 11-3 lead. 11-3 run here. Klay Thompson kicks it back inside here. It's going to be a tough shot from Gafford. He gets it to go. 91-79 basketball game. Jenkins with the basketball. Working on Klay Thompson. Kicks it back outside to Ron Holland. Ron Holland at the top of the key. Right-handed floater is no good. He gets his own rebound, though. Ron Holland kicks it out to Javonte Green for 3. No good. Boarded by Williams. Mavericks with the basketball. 1:10 left to play in the third quarter. If you guys are new to the stream, like and subscribe. Williams kicks it out to Gafford. Gafford kicks it back out to Klay Thompson. Inside to Gafford. It's going to be Mavericks basketball. Jenkins is claiming it went off a Maverick. He thought he should challenge this call here, though. Doesn't look like they're going to challenge it, though. Oh, they might, though. Let's see what they call this here. Jenkins believes it went off a Dallas Maverick. The Pistons are going to challenge this. Chaz Lanier has not checked into the game for the Pistons right now. I believe he got sent down to the G League, didn't he? So I wonder, I don't know if he's on the roster right now. I think he's still in the G League. He tore it up, though, his first game in the G League. He had like over 40 points. So love to see it. 91-79 basketball game, guys. A minute left to play in the third quarter. A lot can happen here in the final quarter. Commercial break underway. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. Like I said, this is far from over. A 12-point lead can disappear very quickly in the NBA. So, you got to have the faith and keep fighting if you're the Pistons. Mavericks 91, Pistons 79. Make sure I get my timeouts right. That's the one thing I never get right. 4 timeouts. Yeah. 3 timeouts. Okay. So they're going to see if the Pistons win this challenge here. Jenkins believes that the ball went off of a Maverick here. He swiped it away from Gafford. And he has a case. That ball clearly goes off Gafford. This is going to be Pistons basketball. Ball clearly goes off the leg of Gafford, and Jenkins comes up with a huge turnover. Pistons are going to win this challenge here. So, Pistons basketball back the other way with a minute left to play in the third quarter. Down by 12. Big game for the Rams and Seahawks. Winner controls the division, path of the NFC for the number 1 seed as well. Seahawks, if they win, they clinch a playoff berth as well in Thursday Night Football. Stafford under center, Kyren Williams in the backfield. Stafford hands it off to Kyren. Kyren gets down to about the 3-yard line for the Rams. 2nd and goal for the Rams coming up here. Jenkins with the basketball. A minute left to play in the 3rd quarter. Jenkins trying to do something for the Pistons. Jenkins goes coast to coast, turns it over. 11-5 run for the Pistons. Mavericks looking to push it here. Klay Thompson kicks it back outside to Washington. Washington kicks it around to Gafford underneath the hole. Gafford puts it up. Shot is no good. Gets his own rebound here. Stolen away by the Pistons. Jenkins with the basketball back the other way. Going coast to coast. Jenkins kicks it outside to Sasser for 3. No good. Boarded by Javonte Green. Javonte Green misses his shot. Again, stolen away by Javonte Green. Pistons get it back. Paul Reed for the floater. He can't get it to go. P.J. Washington gets his own rebound, and the Mavericks control the tempo again. Wow. D'Angelo Russell with the basketball, working on Dance Jenkins. They're going to wait for the final shot here. D'Angelo Russell working on Sasser. Kicks around to P.J. Washington from the corner for 3. No good. Shot is no good, and it's going to be Pistons down by 12 at the end of the 3rd quarter, going into the 4th quarter. So a little nice defensive stand there from the Pistons. Pistons down by 12. So we're going to see if they can continue any kind of momentum going into the 4th quarter here. This game is far from over, guys. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. Mavericks 91, Pistons 79. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. Pistons down by 12. Pistons have 4 timeouts left here. Asar Thompson, story of the game. He got ejected early in the 2nd quarter for arguing a foul call with an official. The ref teed him up, and then the second he teed him up, Asar said something or bumped the official. I don't believe he bumped him. He must have said something to him, and then he immediately ejected Asar Thompson. And then Cade was dangerously close to getting ejected. He picked up a technical foul, and then JB Bickerstaff at the end of the 1st half, he got called for a technical foul. So 3 technical fouls called on the Pistons in this game so far. Stafford inside for a touchdown to Puka Nacua for the end zone. Rams take a big lead over the Seahawks on Thursday Night Football. Stafford finding his man, Puka Nacua, across the goal line here. And it looks like the Rams are about to take potentially a 16-point lead here if they knock on this extra point. Stafford, kind of like a no-look sidearm pass to Puka across the goal line. Nice pass from Stafford to find Puka there. All right, now it's JSN time. JSN, I need you to clutch up here, buddy, for the Seahawks. I got a lot of teams with Jackson Smith and Jigba for the Seahawks in my fantasy playoffs this year. Rams tack on the extra point. 30-14 game with 13 minutes left to play. That game is still competitive. If the Seahawks score a touchdown, they get a 2-point conversion. That's an 8-point game. So Rams on cruise control, but they're looking for more, though. Stafford with a shimmy over the Seahawks right there. I think Stafford should win MVP this year. He's playing. It's crazy the fact that Stafford's nearly approaching 40 years old, and he's almost had, 18 years in the league right now, and he's playing probably the best football he's ever played right now. So I hope he wins MVP for the Rams this year. That'd be cool to see. So back from commercial break here. Pistons down by 12. Start of the 4th quarter coming up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know in the chat. Let me know who's here. Yeah, Chaz Lanier, though, I got a lot of potential for. I could see the future for him. I mean, he's been tearing it up in the G League recently. I think maybe a couple of years down the line, you start to maybe develop him as a sharpshooter for the Pistons off the bench. There's a lot of potential for Chaz Lanier. So Jenkins, Cade, Paul Reed, Ron Holland, and Sasser on the floor for the Pistons. Ron Holland, corner 3, no good. Boarded by Paul Reed. Working on Anthony Davis. Paul Reed, left-handed floater is good. How about B-ball Paul Reed with a huge hoop? 91-81, Pistons down by 10. I love B-ball Paul Reed. We need to play him and give him more minutes, dude. Such an underrated piece on this Pistons team. Nembhard at the top of the key. Working on Dance Jenkins. Pistons down by 10 at the start of the fourth quarter here. Klay Thompson, 3 is no good. Pistons get the basketball back the other way. Cade working on P.J. Washington on the left wing. Cade all the way to the basket. Right-handed layup is no good. It's going to be Pistons basketball, though. P.J. Washington tried to save it. He stepped out of bounds, though. It's going to be Pistons basketball here. Pistons down by 10. 11:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Sasser fires it to Jenkins from the corner for 3. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Dennis Jenkins. 91-84 basketball game. 11 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. What a big-time shot from Dennis Jenkins from the corner. K with the assist, and the Pistons cut it back down to 7. Anthony Davis working on Paul Reed. Knocks over Paul Reed. No foul called. He puts it in. 93-84. Mavericks take a 9-point lead here. Cade with the basketball, working on P.J. Washington. Paul Reed sets the screen. Cade goes all the way to the basket, gets it to go. I believe, though, it's going to be a foul called before the shot. So Cade's going to go to the free throw line here to try and knock down some free throws. He got fouled on the rebound attempt when he was shooting. So Cade's going to shoot some free throws here. Rams up 30-14 over the Seahawks. I need JSN to do something, man. Cade misses the first free throw. A little bit of a shocking miss from Cade right there. Hopefully he can split the free throws here. Cade's got 18 points and 9 assists for the Pistons so far. Isaiah Stewart checks into the game for the Pistons here. Paul Reed comes back out. Cade looking to split the pair of free throws. Knocks down the second free throw. 93-85 basketball game. Pistons looking for a stop here down the stretch. P.J. Washington working on Cade. P.J. turns it over by Ron Holland. Ron Holland going coast to coast. Ron Holland goes to the rim. Left-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Ron Holland. He got the steal. He went coast to coast. 93-87 basketball game. The Pistons were down 18 in the with 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. And all of a sudden, they are back. There's JSN, man. Go, JSN. Go, JSN. There we go, baby. Keep catching passes, JSN. I need you, buddy. Klay Thompson from the corner for 3. No good. Boarded by Marcus Sasser. Here come the Detroit Pistons. Pistons down by 6 with 10 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Marcus Sasser at the top of the key. Gives it up to Dennis Jenkins. Mid-range J is good. Dennis Jenkins cuts it down to 4. And the Pistons are fired up. Dennis Jenkins and the bench loves it. And we have a 4-point basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. Not even 10 minutes ago, the Pistons were down 18 points. Dennis Jenkins comes up from the bench, hits some clutch shots. We got a commercial break underway. Mavericks have to take a timeout. And the Pistons are within 4 in striking distance with 9 minutes left to play in this game. We got a ball game, folks. 93-89 here. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Welcome to the party, folks. Like the live stream. Subscribe if you guys are new. This game is far from over. Duncan Robinson, Asar Thompson, and K. That's a good trio right there, man. Detroit basketball. We got a good one on tap, folks. Mavericks have to take a timeout here. Pistons going a little bit of a run, man. Mavericks 93, Pistons 89. It is anybody's basketball game in the fourth quarter here. We're going to see if the Pistons can come back. They put together a little run here down the stretch, and we're going to see if the Pistons can continue their success here moving into the fourth quarter in crunch time clutch situations here. Walker with the carry. He loses about a yard there on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks. Seahawks are close within striking distance, approaching the red zone of the Rams. 9 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe. Hit the follow button if you guys are new. It's free. It helps me out a ton, guys. Let me know who's here in the chat. Say what's up. Commercial break underway. Pistons have some huge clutch time shots with 9 minutes left to play. Pistons down by 4, and they made this a basketball game. Sam Darnold in the shotgun. JSN goes in motion. 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks. Sam Darnold steps up in the pocket, looks, fires in the middle of the field. He's got K9. K9 down inside of the 10-yard line. The Seahawks are set up for 1st and goal. 30-14 football game. 11 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Calling 2 games at once here tonight. Still in a commercial break for the Pistons against the Mavericks. Seahawks looking to score here, down 16. They need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion here. Still a lot of time in the fourth quarter. 10:40 left to play. Darnold in the shotgun. JSN goes in motion. K9 to the right of Darnold. Darnold in the shotgun. Looks, fires. He's got JSN. JSN is going to get brought down, though. Pick up about 4 yards. Going to be second and goal for the Seahawks. 10:25 left to play here in the Seahawks. Shot from the Philippines. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, buddy. How you doing? Welcome to the party. Rams 30, Seahawks 14. Still in a commercial break here. Coming back from commercial break. Pistons down by 4 against the Mavericks. Dennis Jenkins have hit some huge clutch time shots for the Pistons here. Nembhard with the basketball for the Mavericks. Drives baseline, kicks it back outside to Klay Thompson. Thompson on the right wing, kicks it back up to Cooper Flagg. It's going to be a turnover, though, from the Mavericks, and the Pistons get it back here. Darnold in the shotgun. K9 to his right. Darnold looking in the pocket, rolls to his right. Darnold has to get rid of it, chucks it out of bounds. It's going to be third and goal for the Seahawks coming up here. Pistons with the basketball back the other way. Jenkins on the left wing. Ron Holland sets the screen for Jenkins. Jenkins looking to set up the offense. Backdoor pass cut to Ron Holland for a nice layup. It's a 2-point basketball game. Dennis Jenkins finds Ron Holland for a backdoor layup. It's a 2-point game. Cooper Flagg is in the basketball game. 9:09 left to play in the fourth quarter. Flagg, mid-range jump shot is good. 95-91, Mavericks regain a 4-point lead here. Jenkins with the basketball. Pistons on a 23-9 run. Jenkins, backdoor to Beef Stew. Loses it out of bounds, going to stay with the Pistons. Darnold throws another interception. I can't believe it. A big man interception for the Rams. The Rams absolutely could not afford that, and the Rams are going to get the ball back here. Unbelievable. Sam Darnold, that's his second interception. They were within striking distance, and the Seahawks turn it over. Unbelievable. All right, so the Pistons get the ball back here. It looks like they turn it over, though. 8:52 left to play in the fourth quarter here. Pistons down by 4. The Mavericks with the basketball. So Williams at the top of the key, guarded by Jenkins. Ron Holland nearly stole it away here. Ron Holland's trying to give Williams some problems here. Christie with the basketball, kicks it back up to Flagg. Flagg. Anthony Davis sets the screen. Cooper Flagg top of the key for 3. Off the mark, it's boarded by Cade. Cade with the basketball, Pistons back the other way. Jenkins on the right wing. Jenkins finds Isaiah Stewart. He's going to get fouled, and Isaiah Stewart's going to go to the free throw line here. What's up, Kenrick? What's going on, guys? How we doing? We got a good one on tap, folks. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Mavericks 95, Pistons 91. 8:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Stewart at the free throw line here for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart's got 9 points, 4 boards, 2 steals. Isaiah Stewart knocks down the first free throw. 95-92 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show. We got a good one on tap, folks. Welcome to the party. Isaiah Stewart, second free throw on the way. It is up and in. 95-93 basketball game. 8:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Mavericks 95, Pistons 93. Sasser nearly stole away from Cooper Flagg. 8 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Flagg with the basketball. Flagg tried to get Anthony Davis. Backdoor. Anthony Davis. Right-handed hook shot is no good. Boarded by Cade. Cade with the basketball for the Pistons. Back the other way. Cade at the top of the key. Going coast to coast to Anthony Davis. Try to kick it back outside to Jenkins. Jenkins is working on Williams. Jenkins trying to dance on Williams. Goes inside. Right-handed layup is good. What a shot from Jenkins. 95-95. Jenkins and the Pistons bench is fired up. We have a tie basketball game with 7:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Williams with the basketball. He's going to get fouled by the Pistons, and Williams is going to go to the free throw line here. Cade is in the game. Mavericks have Nembhard, Marshall, Flagg, Washington, AD. Pistons have Cade, Duncan Robinson, Tobias Harris, Duran, and Isaiah Stewart on the floor right now. What a play from Jenkins. Mavericks at the free throw line. 7:30 left to play in the game. Brandon Williams has got 10 points and 2 blocks in this one so far. Williams, free throw on the way is good. 96-95. Karis LeVert checks into the game here for the Dallas Mavericks. Sasser checks out of the game here. Mavericks are 27 for 31 from the free throw line tonight. Brandon Williams, second free throw on the way. It is up and it is in. 97-95 game here. Pistons down by 2. We got a good one on tap, folks. Don't go anywhere. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key, working on Marshall. Cade trying to set up the offense here. Cade with the basketball, dishes it out to Karis LeVert. LeVert trying to make a man miss. LeVert drives baseline, mid-range jump shot is good. Tough shot from Karis LeVert. 97-97 basketball game. 7:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Marshall at the top of the key, guarded by LeVert. Christie sets the screen for Marshall. Marshall switches back off to Cade. Cade working on Marshall. Pistons on an 18-6 run. Christie underneath the hole, gets it back outside the flag, swings it around to Christie for 3. Christie, no good. It is going to be boarded by Cade, and the Pistons get the basketball back the other way, and Cade is fouled by AD, and the Pistons regain possession here. Good defensive stand from the Seahawks. Seahawks are going to get the football back. 4th and 6, so they're going to get the ball back. 8 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Seahawks are still in it. They got to get a touchdown, 2-point conversion. Throw the football to JSN. Please. I need probably 3 or 4 more catches out of that man. K with the basketball. Top of the key here, working on Marshall. Pistons, Mavericks tied. Duren sets the screen for Cade. Cade from the top of the key for 3. No good. Boarded by Jalen Duren. Duren working inside backdoor. Find to Isaiah Stewart. He misses the dunk, and the Mavericks get the basketball back. Mavericks working the other way here. Wow, the Seahawks just returned a punt for a touchdown. That's crazy. Flag with the basketball. Puts up a shot. No good. It's going to be missed by Gafford. Cade gets the rebound. Cade going coast to coast for Jenkins for 3. No good. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart. He slams it home. 99-97. Pistons take a 2-point lead. Seahawks just returned a punt for a touchdown. They're going to try and go for 2 here to make it an 8-point game. What is going on? Mavericks with the basketball. Cooper Flag working on Karis LeVert. Dishes outside to Marshall. Marshall working on Cade. Marshall gets it back to Williams. Williams for 3 from the right wing. It is no good. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart, and the Pistons regain possession here. Pistons 99, Mavericks 97. 5:30 left to play in the fourth quarter, and the Pistons call a timeout. What a game that we have on tap, folks. Seahawks, they're going for a 2-point try to cut it down to 8. Cooper Kupp goes in motion. Darnold in the shotgun. Charbonnet to his right. Darnold fires to the end zone. Caught for the 2-point conversion. Cooper Kupp. It's an 8-point game on the Thursday night football game. We're calling 2 games at once right now, folks. What a turn of events in the Thursday night football game. What is happening? Commercial break underway here. Pistons 99, Mavericks 97. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the party, folks. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms, vegetables to throw at my face. Send them my way. Seahawks return the punt here. What a freaking turn of events between both of these football games and basketball games. Unreal. Pistons 99, Mavericks 97. Commercial break underway. Pistons were down 18 about 15 minutes ago. 5:29 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons have 2 timeouts left. Mavericks have 2 timeouts left. Cade's got 19, 8, and 9. Isaiah Stewart's got 13.6 boards. The leading scorer for the Mavericks right now, Cooper Flag, has 19 points right now. We got a good one on tap, folks. Hit the follow button, like, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. We got a good one on tap, folks. Rams return the punt here, or return the kickoff. They get down to about the 21-yard line. That's where the Rams take over here in this game. Seahawks down 8 with 8 minutes left. All 3 of their timeouts left. That game is far from over from the Seahawks, too. They're looking for a stop as well. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the stream, folks. Welcome to the party. Seahawks are fired up, coming back the other way. Stafford under center. Kyron under center. Kyron in the backfield here. Stafford fakes to Kyron. Kyron rolls out to his right. Puka gets caught for a pick up about 3 yards here. I'm calling the Thursday game while we're waiting for a commercial break here, guys. Second down for the Rams. 7:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. What's up, Best Ball? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. I need JSN to catch the football, dude. 0 points in the first half. He's doing all right, though. He's got 4 receptions for 70 yards, which is fine. I would like for him to get a couple more catches, though. You need Puka? Gotcha. I'll keep you updated, Best Ball. I'll send you a message on Twitter after the game's over. Stafford in the shotgun. Nearly gets hit as he throws. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Rams coming up. Pistons basketball back the other way. Jalen Duren at the top of the key. Swings around to Cade Cunningham. Cade with the basketball. Working on Marshall. Cade trying to dance on Marshall. One-on-one. Turnaround jump shot is good. Count the bucket for Cade Cunningham. Smooth operator for Mr. Icewood. Cade Parker Cunningham. Tough shot. 101-97. 5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter here. Cooper Flagg with the basketball. Mavericks haven't made a shot the last 4 minutes. Flagg working inside, kicks it outside to Williams for 3. Williams misses the shot, boarded by Duren. 3rd and 7 for the Rams coming up here. Cade kicks it back outside of Jenkins. Jenkins gives it up to Duren. Duren working inside mid-range. J is no good. Stafford trying to find a million years to throw. It's going to be incomplete, and the Seahawks are going to have a chance to get the football back down 8 with 7 minutes left to play. I hope this game goes into overtime, Best Ball. Go into overtime, please. Oh, man. Thunder win 25-2. Wow, that's crazy. Cooper Flagg, top of the key, guarded by Isaiah Stewart. Left-handed layup is no good. Gafford tips it back outside to P.J. Washington. Washington working inside, kicks it around to Flagg from the left corner. Washington thought about a 3, working on Cade. Washington, mid-range floater. It is good. P.J. Washington with a tough shot here. 101-99. Seahawks are going to get the ball back. Down 8 with 7 minutes left. This is cinema. 4:15 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Seahawks are going to get the good football back in good position here, about the 40-yard line. 101-99. 4:09 left to play in the fourth quarter. Flagg is the leading scorer for the Mavericks. He's got 21 points for the Mavericks so far. JSN, catch the football right now. I need more out of you. Come on, JSN. Darnold, find JSN, and you're going to pay him $160 million in the offseason. Same with Puka. Those guys are probably going to both get $150 this offseason. Cade swings around Jenkins. Jenkins for 3, top of the key. No good. Boarded by Marshall. Here come the Mavericks back the other way. 4 minutes left to play in regulation. Pistons up by 2. Flagg with the basketball. Kicks it around to Marshall. Marshall gets it to AD at the top of the key. AD trying to find something going on for the Mavericks. Gets it to Cooper Flagg. Flagg on the left wing. Right-handed shot is no good. Put up, back and in by AD. Tie basketball game. 101-101. Darnold on the end around here. Flag is thrown for the Seahawks. 101-101. Karis LeVert, tough shot, puts it up and in. 103-101. 3:23 left to play in the fourth quarter. Tough shot from Karis LeVert. He thought he got fouled. 2-point basketball game. 3:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Cooper Flagg with the basketball. Working on Cade. It's going to be staying here with the Mavericks, though. 103-101. 3 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Seahawks are driving, too, with the football. Throw the ball to JSN right now. He's not having a good game so far. Davis is really struggling in this game so far. He's got, how many points does he have? He's got 7 points. Inside to Marshall. Marshall gets fouled, and Marshall's going to go to the free throw line here, try and tie this game. Darnold under center, K9 in the backfield from the Thursday night football game while we wait till this free throw happens. Darnold, ball's on the 25-yard line. Darnold fakes it to Walker. Darnold rolls to his right. Darnold fires backside. He's got a touchdown to A.J. Barner in the back of the end zone. Seahawks are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Unbelievable. Wow. What a game in the Thursday night football game. Marshall misses the free throw. He does get one of them, though. 103 to 102 basketball game. 3 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Cade with the basketball. Turnaround jump shot is off the mark here. Duren tries to save it. Gets it outside to Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart kicks it back to Cade for 3. Top of the key. No good. It's going to be Cooper Flagg with the basketball. Marshall going coast to coast at the Pistons. Puts up a shot and counts it. 104 to 103 here. Mavericks up by 1 with 2:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cade with the basketball. Cade on the right wing, kicks it outside of Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins trying to make Marshall miss. Jenkins trying to feed Cade once again, kicks it outside of Duren. Duren feeds Cade. Cade working inside of Duren. Left-handed layup is no good. Mavericks with the basketball back the other way. Mavericks up by 1 with 2 minutes left to play. Williams kicks it out to Marshall. Marshall, cross-court pass to P.J. Washington. Inside to Cooper Flagg. Flagg with the right-handed layup is good. But they're going to believe this is an offensive goaltend. They're not going to challenge it, though. J.D. Bickerstaff wants to challenge this. Seahawks missed the 2-point conversion here, so the Rams are still up by 2. What a game, man. 2 minutes left to play. So it's going to be a basket called for now for the Mavericks. I believe J.D. Bickerstaff is going to challenge an offensive goaltend right now against the Mavericks. They're going to see if that ball was still above the cylinder by the time Anthony Davis touched it. And it looks like they have a case. That ball was touching the cylinder when Anthony Davis put that basketball home. Wow. Cooper Flagg has 19 points, 7 boards. Anthony Davis has 7 points, 9 boards. Williams has got 12 and 2. Yeah, good game so far, man. So the Seahawks missed the 2-point conversion. What a game, folks. Commercial break underway here, guys. They're going to see. Pistons are going to challenge this to see if this is a goaltender or not. I don't know if they're officially challenging this or not. It doesn't say they are. I thought they were challenging this, but I don't know. Anthony Davis puts back the shot, and that ball is clearly touching the rim when he puts it back up and in. Wow. Big call here. 2 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter, so they're going to keep the basket the same. They're not going to challenge it, so they're going to get a break with it. Mavericks up 3 with 2 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. LeVert looking inbound to Cade here. Cade with the basketball. Cade, right-handed floater is good. Tough shot from smooth operator Cade Cunningham. 106-105, Pistons down by 1. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cade's got 23 points, 9 assists, 8 boards. Williams with the basketball working on Jenkins. Jenkins trying to give Williams problems. Anthony Davis from the top of the key for 3. Off the mark. Cade with the rebound. 1:37 left to play in the fourth quarter. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Cade with the basketball. Cade trying to dance on Marshall. Kicks it back outside to Jenkins. Gets it back to Cade. Cade working on Marshall. Cade. Mid-range jump shot is good. Count the bucket for Cade Cunningham. 107-106. Pistons regain the lead with 1:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cooper Flagg with the basketball. Working on Isaiah Stewart at the top of the key. Cooper Flagg working on Jalen Duren. 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cooper Flagg, ball in his hands, drives to the basket. Blocked by Isaiah Stewart. Jenkins with the basketball. Jenkins going coast to coast. Left-handed layup is no good. Jenkins is going to get fouled, though, and Jenkins is going to go to the free throw line. Wow, they ruled it a backward pass, and the Seahawks are going to recover it, and it's a 2-point conversion. Unbelievable in the Thursday Night Football game. Wow. It's a tied football game, 30-30. It was a backward pass. It ruled incomplete, and they recover for a 2-point conversion. That's so insane. Jenkins knocks down the first free throw, 108-106. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Dennis Jenkins has hit some huge big-time shots for the Pistons down the stretch here. Unbelievable. Charbonnet recovers it, and it's a tie football game. Jenkins knocks down both free throws, 109-106. Pistons are fired up on the bench. A minute left to play in the fourth quarter, and the Mavericks are going to use their last timeout. Unbelievable. 109-106. 30-30 football game on the Thursday Night Football game, by the way, too. Cody White's fired up for the Seahawks. I played basketball with him in high school. 1st and 10 for the Rams. This game's far from over from the Thursday Night Football game. Got a commercial break coming up, guys. A minute left to play. Mavericks with the basketball. That you see that 2-point conversion, best ball, that's crazy. Does underdog count that as 2 points? If you get a 2-point conversion, it's not like if they catch the ball, it's like, because half PPR. Corum gets the handoff here. Pick about 2 yards on the play. I would love to see this game go into overtime. Wow. Absolute insanity. We got the craziest 2 minutes ever here. The Seahawks tie it 30-30 with 5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons come back down 18 up 3 here. Absolute insane. Yeah, I wonder what they rule it in the scorebook. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 8 for the Rams. Stafford under center. Corum in the backfield here. Stafford fakes the give to Corum. Stafford looks, fires down the field. It's going to be incomplete, trying to find his man Parkinson. It's 3rd and 8 for the Rams. Cade's got 25 points here. Pistons back the other way. 109-106 basketball game. Flag on the inbound pass. Guarded by Isaiah Stewart. Cooper flag. Working on Isaiah Stewart. Flag. Mid-range jump shot is good. Tough shot from Cooper flag. 109-108. This is madness. Cade Cunningham with the basketball in his hands. 109-108. 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Cade with the basketball. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen for Cade. Cade guarding Cade at the top of the key. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Cade kicks it back out to Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins drives all the way to the rim. Blocked by Anthony Davis. Stolen away, though, by the Pistons. And the Pistons get it back here. And it looks like it's going to be Pistons basketball. 4th down. The Seahawks stop the Rams. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back. They were down 30-14. They get 2 2-point conversions, 2 touchdowns, and the Seahawks are going to have a chance to win the game. 4th and 3, the Rams got to punt it away. This is absolute mayhem. Wow. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Pistons basketball. Pistons are up by 1. If you guys are new to the stream, like the live stream, guys, subscribe, hit the follow button. Welcome to the party, folks. Rams punt this one away here. 30-30 football game. Seahawks are going to get it at the 21-yard line. Throw the football to JSN, please. Oh, man. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Wow. So the refs are trying to make sure they get this call right. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons 109, Mavericks 108. They're trying to make sure they get the right amount of time left here. It's an official review here. I believe it's Pistons basketball. Again, Asar Thompson got ejected earlier in this game, arguing a call with an official. That's the first time I believe Asar Thompson's gotten ejected in his career. I believe it is Pistons basketball. It's going to be a 5-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. There's 27 seconds left to play in the game. The Pistons went on a 41-22 run. They trailed by 18 points late in the third quarter. What's up, Jeff? Dude, it's crazy. I'm calling both games right now. The Pistons are back and forth down to the wire, and the Seahawks just tied it, and they got the ball back with 4 minutes left to play. This is crazy. It's going to be Pistons basketball. So, Pistons are up by 1. There's 27 seconds left to play. They got to make sure the timing is right here. The refs, that's what they're looking at. They're trying to make sure the game clock is right now. Pistons 109, Mavericks 108. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, guys. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Again, still waiting on the referees for the game clock right now. They're still trying to get it situated because the Pistons got the rebound. They want to make sure the shot clock and the game clock is right. Yeah, I saw that. The backwards pass to tie it. That was insane. Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. Hit the follow button, guys. Like the stream. Welcome to the party, folks. It's free. It helps me out. Welcome to the show, folks. 109-108. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Still, referees are trying to get the game clock right. This is a really long official review right now. Seahawks with the football here. Wrong sport. Seahawks fake it to K9. Darnold fires. Oh, try to get JSN up the right sideline. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks. 4:43 left to play in the Seahawks and Rams game right now. Still waiting on the game clock right now in the NBA game. (109-108). The shot clock never reset, and they claim it was never off of the rim. Jenkins went up. Davis blocked it. Duran got control of it. And the Pistons all of a sudden have to play defense now. Because the ball never hit the rim, it is Mavericks basketball back the other way. The Pistons stole it, but the shot clock ran out, so the Mavericks get the ball back. It is Dallas Mavericks basketball. 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons up 109-108. Mavericks with the ball here. A 4-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. It is Mavericks basketball. 3rd and 7 for the Seahawks. Darnold fires it to JSN. JSN trying to get the first down. He's going to get short, though. And the Rams are going to get the ball back here. Wow. What a game, dude, on the Thursday Night Football game as well. So the Mavericks are going to get the ball back. 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter, down 1. Cooper Flag with the basketball here. Working on Isaiah Stewart. Cooper Flag working inside. Mid-range jump shot is good. 110-109 here. K with the basketball. Game on the line here, folks. 15 seconds. Pistons aren't taking a timeout. Cade with the basketball. 11 seconds. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Cade Cunningham with the basketball. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. 6. 5. Cade stolen away by the Mavericks. It's going to be a foul called, though, on Anthony Davis, and Isaiah Stewart is going to go to the free throw line. Isaiah Stewart is going to go to the free throw line. Anthony Davis tried to steal it from Isaiah Stewart. They called it a foul, and Isaiah Stewart is going to have an opportunity to take the lead at the free throw line. What a ball game. Unbelievable. Rams, they got the ball back with 3 minutes left here. 3 seconds left on the game clock. Pistons down 109-110. Isaiah Stewart is at the free throw line right here. Isaiah Stewart, first free throw on the way, is no good. He misses the first free throw. Stafford fires over the middle of the field. Close to the first down marker. Isaiah Stewart has got to get the second free throw to tie this game. Isaiah Stewart, ball in his hands. Second free throw on the way for Isaiah Stewart. He misses the first free throw. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Stewart, second free throw. The shot is up, and it is good. He ties it 110-110. Unbelievable basketball game. It is a tie game, 110-110. There's 3 seconds left on the game clock. This is unbelievable. We have Rams and Seahawks back and forth down to the wire. Pistons tie it on a game-tying free throw. It's 110-110. There's 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Unbelievable. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter, guys. Mavericks get the basketball back. It's either Mavericks win or we're going to overtime. 3rd and 4 for the Rams. Stafford in the shotgun. Seahawks trying to pressure Stafford. Stafford sidearm throws it. It is caught by the Rams, and they are in good position here. What a huge first down conversion from Stafford. There's a flag flies, though, late against on the penalty. Let's see who this flag is on. Unbelievable. There is two simultaneous. This is the craziest 10 minutes I've ever called of a broadcast. Pistons tie it 110 to 110. There's 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Isaiah Stewart ties the game at the free throw line. Mavericks have the ball back the other way, and they're going to see if the Mavericks can win this game. Pistons are trying to fight for their lives. There's 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks with the basketball, trying to inbound it here. Mavericks working inside to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson for the win. No good. It is a tie game, and we're going to overtime. The first overtime Pistons game I have called. Klay Thompson misses the shot, and we have overtime basketball. Mavericks, Pistons, 110-110. Stop the madness. Unbelievable. What is going on right now? We are going to overtime. Pistons 110, Mavericks 110. We got overtime bonus basketball underway in this Pistons game. Unbelievable. Klay Thompson misses the shot, the go-ahead shot, and the Pistons have bonus basketball. Unbelievable. Rams and Seahawks, there's 2:26 left to play in the fourth quarter. The Rams are going toe-to-toe with the Seahawks for Thursday Night Football. This is for the 1 seed in the NFC right now and the division. Looked like there's a flag called on the Rams. They're going to back them up another 5 yards here. Seahawks still, I believe, have all 3 of their timeouts. It's 1st and 20 for the Rams right now. Unbelievable sequence of events right here. Pistons 110, Mavericks 110. Still in a commercial break here. We got overtime basketball between the Pistons and Mavericks. Hope my phone doesn't die. Stafford in the shotgun. Stafford looks, fires. He's got his man caught for a pick of about 4 yards. That's Parkinson. It's 2nd and 16 for the Rams. And it looks like the Seahawks are going to call a timeout here. Unbelievable game. Puka Nakua's going off for the Rams. Unbelievable football game here, guys. Seahawks take their first timeout. Both teams have 2 timeouts in that one. What is going on? We got an overtime basketball. Pistons 110, Mavericks 110. Klay Thompson misses the buzzer beater, and we got overtime basketball coming up here. 2nd and 15 for the Seahawks. Like and subscribe, guys, if you guys are new. Welcome to the party, folks. This is madness. We got overtime basketball. We got a crazy Thursday Night Football game. I'm calling 2 games at once right now. Tune in. Absolute mayhem. They get it down to the 30-yard line where Kyron takes it down. Unbelievable basketball game. We got bonus basketball coming up, guys. Seahawks call their 2nd timeout. What if this game goes into overtime as well on freaking Thursday Night Football? Pistons 110, Mavericks 110 in overtime. 5 minutes left to play here. Mavericks. Williams with the basketball. He goes to the free throw line here. He's going to shoot some free throws. God, stop the madness. 4:48 left to play here in overtime. Williams knocks down the first free throw for the Mavericks. It's 3rd and 8 for the Rams here. This is a big 3rd down for the Rams in this game. Ball's on the 29-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Seahawks show blitz. Stafford has to get rid of it quickly. It's going to be 4th and 8. The clock stops. They hit both free throws. 112-110. Seahawks are going to have a chance. They got to kick a field goal, though. 112-110. Pistons down by 2. 4:40 left to play in overtime. Cade with the basketball. Jalen Duren sets the screen for Cade. Cade trying to find the open man. Gives up to Javonte Green. Green working on Cooper Flag. Gets it back to Cade. Cade drives baseline. Right-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Cade Cunningham. 112-112. Rams are about to kick a field goal to take the lead right here. Cade Cunningham's got 27 points, 9 boards, 6 assists. Rams field goal is up and on the way, and it is no good. He missed the field goal. Rams missed the field goal. Unbelievable. Cooper Flag inside to Anthony Davis, working on Isaiah Stewart. Anthony Davis, turnaround jump shot is no good, boarded by Javonte Green. Cade Cunningham to full court here. Rams missed the field goal. Seahawks have a chance to win the game. Cade is going to get called for a turnover. He stepped out of bounds. Mavericks regain possession here. What's up, Christina? Absolute mayhem. Thursday Night Football, 30-30. Rams missed the field goal. Seahawks have an opportunity to win this game right now. Pistons are in overtime, 112-112. There's an opportunity. Both these games going to overtime. I'm about to lose my mind. Anthony Davis gets it around to Brandon Williams. Williams working on Duren. Williams drives baseline. Guarded by Jenkins. Williams, step back jump shot. It is no good. Good defense by Dennis Jenkins, boarded by Cade. Cade with the basketball, going coast to coast. Right-handed layup is no good, boarded by Cooper Flag. Flag with the basketball. It's going to be... I don't know what just happened. They chucked that out of bounds. I don't know if there's a foul called or not on Jenkins against Anthony Davis. Unbelievable basketball game. Sequence of events. We got a 2-minute warning coming up again in the Seahawks game right now. Stop the madness. 3:24 left to play in overtime. Cooper Flag working on Isaiah Stewart. Cooper Flag goes to the hole. Right-handed layup is no good. Slammed home, though, by Anthony Davis. 114-112. 3:10 left to play in overtime. Cade with the basketball. Pistons down by 2. Both teams have 2 timeouts. My bad, I gotta set this back to 2 timeouts, guys. It's going to be a foul called on Marshall. It's going to stay here with Pistons basketball. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Welcome to the stream. Jenkins with the basketball at the top of the key here. Pistons down by 2. Cade with the basketball. Mid-range floater. Jump shot is no good. Mavericks regain possession here. Stolen away by Jalen Duren. Pistons get it back. What is happening? Cade with the basketball. Top of the key. Trying to set it up here. Kicks it back outside. Javonte Green for 3. No good. Off the mark here. Boarded by Brandon Williams. Williams with the basketball for the Mavericks here. It is absolutely madness right now. Marshall looking inside, cross-court pass to P.J. Washington. Washington kicks it back out to Flag. Flag kicks it around to Williams for 3. No good. Boarded by Jenkins. Isaiah Stewart with the basketball. Right-handed layup is no good. Gets his own rebound. Isaiah Stewart kicks it back outside Jenkins. Gets it to Cade for 3. In and out. No good. And the Mavericks regain possession here. 2 minutes left to play in overtime. Darnold gets sacked by the Rams. Absolute mayhem, dude. Anthony Davis at the top of the key here. He basically loses it out of bounds. Good defense from Jalen Duren. Pistons basketball back the other way. 2 minutes left to play in overtime. It's 3rd and 17 for the Seahawks here. We're going to see if they play conservative here. This game might go into overtime for the Seahawks and Rams game. 114-112. 2 minutes left to play in overtime. Pistons basketball back the other way. Commercial break underway here, guys. Pistons take a timeout. What's up, Walter? How you doing? 3rd and 17 coming up here for the Seahawks. Darnold in the shotgun. Darnold looks, fires. It's going to be incomplete. That's a big incompletion that stops the clock for the Rams and Seahawks game. So the Seahawks are going to have to punt it back to the Rams now. And they're going to see if they can get some damage in that game. Unbelievable sequence here. Commercial break coming up here, guys. Mavericks 114, Pistons 112. In overtime. Pistons take a full timeout here. Unbelievable. Rams get it back at the 10-yard line. 1:42 left to play for Matt Stafford in the fourth quarter. Stafford's got the most game-winning drives in the fourth quarter and most among active players. 17th season for Stafford. $114-112. Coming back from commercial break here, guys. Asar Thompson's story of the game. He gets ejected early in the second quarter. Big loss for the Pistons. 1st and 10 for the Rams for Stafford. 1:42 left to play. Ball's on their own 12-yard line. Stafford looking to make something happen here. Stafford try to get it checked down. It's incomplete to Kyron. Cade with the basketball. Back the other way. Cade, right-handed floater is good. Off the glass, and he ties the game. 114. 150 left to play in overtime. Stop the madness. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Cooper Flag at the top of the key, working on Cade Cunningham. Flag, working on Cade here. Flag, trying to work on Cade. Mid-range, gives it up to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis slams it home. 116-114. Puka Nacua catches it for a first down for the Rams. Absolute mayhem, dude. Cade Cunningham with the basketball. 125 left to play in overtime. Cade gives up to Jenkins. Jenkins kicks it around to LeVert for 3 from the corner. No good. Mavericks get it back. 116-114 Mavericks basketball. Unbelievable. Cooper Flag at the top of the key, working on Cade Cunningham. Pistons down 2. Cooper Flag turns it over, and it's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. Exactly a minute left to play in overtime. Mavericks 116, Pistons 114. Puka, 3rd straight game with 150 receiving yards or more. Absolutely insane. Cade Cunningham with the basketball. Ball in his hands, down 2. Cade Icewood dishes it off to Isaiah Stewart. Gets it right back to Cade at the top of the key. Cade working on P.J. Washington. Cade, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cade, step back for 3. It is in and out, no good. Boarded by the Mavericks and Marshall. 30 seconds left to play in overtime. Mavericks with the basketball. 25 seconds left to play in overtime. Cooper Flag with the basketball. Flag for 3, top of the key. No good. Boarded by LeVert. There's 15 seconds left to play. Pistons are down by 2. Cade with the basketball. Goes to the rim. Basket is no good. It is boarded by the Pistons. There's 5 seconds left to play. It is going to be turned over. Mavericks regain possession, and the Mavericks are going to win this basketball game. Mavericks are going to win. Pistons turn it over. There's about a second left, and the Mavericks are going to win this basketball game. Unbelievable. Wow. Pinballs around. They can't buy a shot. Duran puts it up. He misses it. Anthony Davis boards it. They're trying to call a timeout, and the Pistons are going to lose this game. 116-114. That was one of the craziest 10 minutes of broadcasting I've ever done in my life. Pistons going to overtime, Rams and Seahawks. God is great. This is what I was born to do, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's going to take this away from me. What a freaking finale, dude. Mavericks 116, Pistons 114. This game is over. Mavericks, they're going to have to somehow turn it over here. Mavericks have a full timeout here. And it looks like the Mavericks are going to win this game, man. I don't see how the Pistons win this here. They're going to have to hope for a miracle. There's less than a second left to play in overtime. It's 1st and 10 for the Rams against the Seahawks right now. Ball's near midfield right now as well. Yeah, Mavericks, there's no time left. There's no time left. Mavericks are going to win this game 116-114. Unbelievable game. Well, that was fun in overtime, right? Holy mackerel, guys. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hit the follow button. Absolute mayhem. Yeah, Anthony Davis gets fouled by the Pistons immediately. 116-114 here. And it looks like the Pistons are going to lose. Yeah, Pistons are going to fall here, guys. There's not enough time left. There's 0.7 of a second left. Game was inches away from going to double overtime. It's 1st and 10. Rams are 30, Seahawks 30. Stafford in the shotgun, Kyron to his left. 1st and 10 for the Rams here. Stafford in the shotgun, looks, fires. It is nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Game over. Mavericks win 116-114. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, like, and subscribe. Love you guys. Thanks again for everything. Game is over. Mavericks win 116-114. Pistons have the Hornets on Saturday. I'll see you guys then. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.